What's going on, baseball fans? How are we doing? We've got the Dodgers and the Braves in Game 3. We got the Red Sox Astros Game 4. I'm a little late tonight, but better late than never. What is going on, everyone? Hello, hello. And there's a ground out for Correa, too short on to first. And there's the first out in the top of the second. What is going on, everyone? How are we doing? Around 20 people in the chat right now. Hopefully we can get up to around maybe 100, 150 tonight. Let's see if we can get there. Everyone, for us to get there, though, we got to be hitting that like button. Hit that like button for me, everyone. If anyone is new, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the bell button. We got the World Series coming up. You guys have got to get notified of all the streams that's going to be coming up. So make sure you hit the bell button if you haven't already. Share the stream wherever, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be. Let's get some people in here tonight. But we got some important baseball on tonight. Oh, also, one more thing. If you are interested, we have memberships on the channel for just 99 cents a month. You get badges, emojis. You get Q&As for future live shows. You get access to a private Discord and a subreddit that will be made this week. We also have a link for Dr. Squatch in the description below if you would like to smell a little bit better with their amazing soaps. Alrighty, everyone, let's get to it here. We got 32 people, a lot of familiar faces. You guys have been great. You guys have been coming out every single night. I mean, you guys are awesome. So let's pull it up here. We got two games going on right now. We got the Dodgers hanging on for dear life right now, down 5-2 against the Braves. And the Red Sox have jumped out to a 2-1 lead. Xander Bogaerts with a big-time home run for the Red Sox. And hey, on DraftKings, I actually went with Xander Bogaerts today, so he's helping me out a little bit. But Dodgers right now, they are hanging on for dear life. They are staring a 3-0 deficit in the face. I mean, don't forget, they had a 3-1 deficit last year and came back. But the only team to ever come back from a 3-0 deficit are my Red Sox back in 2004. So that would not be an easy task. The Dodgers will need some kind of a late rally here. But not looking good for LA and the Braves. They just continue to look really solid. So 35 people now in the chat. What's going on? I'm seeing, again, a lot of familiar faces. Gus Chiggins, Wonders, SF Giants recap. Jared Cole, one of our members, is here. Hello. Playboy Brian, Highlight Glory. Corey Austin, hello. William Fulgham, once again, has come out to one of the shows. Oscar, hello. Keith FN, Braves fan in the chat. MJO for MJ, hello. Hello, hello. Did I miss anyone? Sports with AJ. What is going on? Space Void. Hello, hello. Up to 44 people now. So, everyone, thank you for stopping by tonight. But we got two games that we got to keep track of. I'll be jumping back and forth on the TV here. So, right now we're in the Dodgers and the Braves. We got the bottom of the eighth, 0-2 count. Dodgers got a runner on. What a horrible situation here for the Dodgers. I mean, you lose both games on the road, and you come back home, probably, got a good amount of momentum coming, and, no, not at all. Nothing for the Dodgers really today. You had the Corey Seager home run, but that's pretty much it. The Braves, have had just a really nice attack from the offense. Jock Peterson, Adam Duvall has come through a couple of times. Dansby Swanson, Eddie Rosario was able to walk in a run. The Braves, hey, not really relying on any home runs today, just some good, solid contact on the bat, just driving in runs with base hits. And the Dodgers, they are just not looking good. If we go back to the box scores, Buehler had himself a really rough outing today. 3 2/3, 7 hits allowed, 4 earned. The bullpen, for the most part, has been really solid, but Knievel, who's opened a couple of games in this postseason, not coming through there, giving up a run. But for the Braves, Charlie Morton today, give Charlie Morton, where is Charlie Morton? Give him a lot of credit. 5 solid innings, 2 earned runs. He did walk 6 guys, but give him some credit. Even with the 6 walks, at 96 pitches. So besides when he was walking guys, he was pretty efficient for the most part. So, but, I mean, again, 6 walks, that's not very good. But other than those walks, he was always pretty crisp, only gave up 3 hits overall. So Charlie Morton, he had to really battle through 5 innings there. That Dodgers lineup, it is not an easy lineup to pitch to, so no surprise to see 6 walks. But this bullpen has been fantastic for the Braves this postseason. Minter has been great. Madzik's been great. Jackson coming through, or he's here now, but he's looking at maybe getting a strikeout here. He's got 6 pitches on Justin Turner. Let's see how that battle goes. But for the Red Sox, playing a little catch-up here, we had Alex Bregman. He got the offense started for the Astros tonight, a home run. But then Xander Bogaerts with a 2-run shot of his own. Nick Pivetta is on the mound for the Red Sox tonight, and Zach Greinke going for the Astros. That's pretty much how I saw it playing out as of last night. So this is a very interesting game here tonight. The Astros, you got to think, they're playing desperate baseball right now. They got to win this game tonight. They got to win this game. So they're on the road. Be interesting what ends up happening. But this Red Sox team, they are just red hot. Just red hot. That offense is just firing on all cylinders. I mean, the Red Sox are just playing great baseball right now. And same with the Braves. These are two teams that really just started clicking at the right time. The Red Sox, great in the first half. Kind of a whatever team in the second half. Last game of the season, had to win that last game of the season against the Nationals to just secure a playoff spot. And here they are. So they came together at the right time. The Braves, they had a really good second half. A pretty lackluster first half. Lost Ronald Acuna Jr. They made a couple of moves, bringing in guys like John Lester, J.A. Happ, bringing in a Jorge Soler, Jock Peterson. The Braves were busy in that front office, and it's all really come together for them. These are two teams that are leading these series right now, and they have just come together at the right time, and you got to respect that. But Nick Pivetta, he's been great for the Red Sox this year. He's running into some trouble right now. It's top 2 outs. They got runners on second and third. I'm expecting this game. I'm not expecting Pivetta to really hang around long in this game. I could see maybe 5 innings, 4. I could see Greinke. Greinke's never had a good time at Fenway Park, an ERA over 10 in his career at Fenway Park. So that's something to keep an eye out for. And already he's given up the home run to Xander Bogaerts. So he was having a bit of a rough time there with his catcher, Martin Maldonado. They're kind of not really coming eye to eye on the signs. So that'll be an interesting storyline in the next couple of innings. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of storylines going on here between both games. I said this about the Braves last night in the stream last night. I think this game is the most important game of the Braves season. Sure, they have a 2-0 lead, but they needed to come in today, and they needed to keep the pressure on the Dodgers. They needed to win this game. This was a must-win for the Braves, because if you let this Dodgers team come back into this series, that you don't want to let this Dodgers team even get a breath. You want to just keep the pressure on if you're Atlanta. And, it's really funny. I'm not going to take credit for this because my predictions are always bad and, they're always wrong. And I predicted the Rays and the Giants to get to the World Series. So my bracket was just completely busted from the get-go. I feel like everyone's brackets have been busted, or at least and if anyone had these final 4 teams, it's not looking great. I don't think a lot of people pick the Red Sox to go to the World Series unless, I would say most Red Sox fans pick them to go. I think a lot of people pick the Astros to get there. I think a lot of people pick the Dodgers over the Braves. It's kind of looking, a lot of people weren't expecting these outcomes, or at least the way it's looking right now. But go back to last offseason. I was going back into a couple of old streams from last year's postseason. And I said at one point, when the Braves lost that championship series, I would have to find the timestamp, but I found it today, and I wanted to just say, because I was like, did I say this last year? I said last year the Braves were my early pick to get to the World Series next year, and I forgot that I had said that. And again, I'm not taking credit for it. I'm not, because I obviously did not pick them this year. But going back to last year, I just remember in that postseason they had a 3-1 lead. Just a good team in general, a good balanced team of veterans and young guys. And then they brought in, at the time, they hadn't brought in Charlie Morton at that point. Nick Pivetta getting out of it there, getting Martin Maldonado to fly out to center field. Nick Pivetta with a big out there. But yeah, going back to last offseason, not last offseason, the last postseason. I was saying the Braves, they were my early pick to get to the World Series this year. William Fulgham with a $4.99 super chat. If Atlanta wins tonight and goes up 3-0, the way the Dodgers have used so many arms, they get swept. Red Sox versus Braves. It's really starting. It's still too early for me to say, but you got to see how these, anything can happen here in this Braves-Dodgers game here at the end. So, I mean, it's not looking very pretty right now for the Dodgers, and you never know how this is going to turn out. The Astros could just flip a switch at any point. They've looked like a dead team in the last couple of games, but you never know. It's too early. But it's a very good possibility. So, hey, go back to that Braves-Red Sox series from this year. Hey, these two teams are battling. So I would really enjoy that World Series if that's what it ended up being. So, but again, yeah. When I saw this Braves team last postseason, they just looked really good. Just a lot of good players. Got a lot of good young talent on that team. And that's why I was like, you know what? I'm going with the Braves in the World Series next year. I thought it would be Braves-Yankees. And, yeah, no Yankees, obviously. But I'm not surprised to see the Braves in this spot. Maybe a little surprised considering they didn't have Ronald Acuna Jr., but luckily they were able to kind of do some patchwork on the fly, bringing in Peterson and Soler, and then also even bringing Duvall back. And so I'm not surprised to see this Braves team here. Now that I go, think back to last postseason, they were 1 win away. And this is a team that's hungry. They're a talented group of guys. They got a good manager. They got a good front office. Not surprised to see the Braves in this spot. Again, I thought, the Giants would get here, but that didn't work out. There was something about the Dodgers where I knew they were a dangerous team. And, I don't know. There was just something about this Dodgers team. It just felt like something just wasn't quite right. I don't know. So, but we got to see how these last couple of games here turn out. So, William Fulgham, thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate that. Mickey Thomas, welcome back. Brady Johnson, hello. Yeah, Sports with AJ. I don't know if you remember that. I feel like you said the same thing in the chat. It was about a year ago at this point, pretty much almost a year to the date. So, Mickey, got the notification on this stream. Left John Boys quickly. Their watch-alongs are lackluster, and you would rarely know what inning it is. I mean, hey, people like them. I don't know what to say. They do good work. But I don't know. What can you do? They do their own thing. They do their own thing. So I try to do the opposite. I try to keep you guys in tune, or at least give some kind of commentary for the game. Not saying that makes me any better or whatever. I'm just that's just not my style to just sit there on a leather recliner and just watch a game without really even acknowledging people that are here that have given me the privilege to spend time with you at home. So you guys have me on your phone or TV or whatever, or computer at home. So I'm at least going to sit here and try and give some kind of content for you guys instead of just, sitting there and just not even acknowledging you guys. I don't know. That's just me. Not trying to throw any shade. I'm just, that's just how I look at it. So definitely not the best by any means. But that's just not my style. But Mickey, anyway, I'm rambling, but thank you. I appreciate you stopping by tonight. So here we go. Zach Greinke. Already they got someone warming in the bullpen. I'm not expecting Greinke. Hey, Mad King Tyler, Josie McFly is also very interesting. You know why? Because he has great reactions, awesome reactions. That guy's hilarious. Josie McFly is so funny. His reactions are the best. I think that guy is hilarious. So I would love to maybe do something with, some kind of a collab or something with him. I think it would be great. A Red Sox Yankees kind of a, some kind of a, discussion or whatever. Yeah, Josie McFly, man. But here we go. Let's check on the Braves and the Dodgers. Cody. Oh, what just happened? I just said a second ago this game was not over. Oh my God, Cody Bellinger. Whoa. Oh. I was just looking at this. Luke Jackson has given it up for the Braves. Cody Bellinger. Wow. I mean, this is difficult because I want to stay on my Red Sox, but we got to go watch the Dodgers. Whoa. Hold on a second, folks. This is a new ball game. It was looking like the Dodgers were looking at a 3-0 deficit. And Chris Taylor with a base hit. Oh, my goodness. LA has come alive. Wow. I am sorry, everyone. I was not on this. Wow. I'm not going to lie. I kind of checked out from that game because there was just no life in the Dodgers at all. But one swing of the bat. Thank you, whoever got my attention in the chat. I think it was... Who got my attention? Someone got my attention in the chat. Literally, East West said Dodgers are done at 8:50. And then... What was the comment? And then 8:54, Jose Estrada said Dodgers. 4 minutes. Literally 3 to 4 minutes, and everything just changed. Wow. I can't believe it. I'm stunned. This is the most stunned I've been, and I wasn't even watching it. Wow. I was just saying it. If you were listening, I was just saying this game is not over. I mean, one swing of the bat could change something. I don't know what exactly I said, but I know I said something along those lines. You can never count this Dodgers team out. One swing, and they had a couple of base runners on as well. So, of course, it's... Wow. I'm stunned. I am stunned. Man. I mean, this is kind of crazy because, obviously I want to be watching my Red Sox, but we got to keep our eyes on the Braves-Dodgers right now. I can't beat Giraffe Nick Robbie right now. We got a good game going on over here now. Wow. Cody Bellinger. Also, everyone, I don't know, to kind of get the attention away from this for just a second, I don't know if anyone's doing DraftKings tonight, but you know what? I figured tonight, I've actually been getting into DraftKings a little bit in the last few games. I've never really bet on sports all that much, but, if I could jump into some kind of a thing that's $5, well, why not? Why not? So I've entered a couple of contests here, and right now, I'm in 2 of them, so... In this one, there are 7,843 people. I am in 1,000th place or 1,001. So, hey, we're doing all right. So for my lineup tonight, I entered the same lineup into both of my contests. I picked Rafael Devers as my captain. I went with JD, Yordan Alvarez. I went, I had a gut feeling about Xander Bogaerts tonight. I just had some kind of a gut feeling about him. I figured, you're seeing Devers, Martinez, Schwarber come through. I figured it was Bogaerts' turn tonight, so I went with Bogaerts. Chaz McCormick giving me a couple points. And if we go take a look at this other one, I'm in 81st place out of 713. So ladies and gentlemen, hey, as of right now, I am winning $10. I am winning $10, everyone. What is first prize winning? So in this one, we got 3 people tied for first as of right now. These 3 would be winning $233. That's not bad. Hey, if you're gonna bet on sports, bet responsibly, everyone. Don't go crazy. Hey, why not just have a little fun? $5 here and there, I don't mind. And in this one, I'm winning $23. I'm winning $23 in this one. So I paid $15 to get into this one, and I paid $5 for the other one. So I've made what, $13 back so far? First prize for this one. First prize, you win $25,000. This guy is right now in line to win $25,000. Could you imagine? If I'm telling you right now, if I win $25,000 tomorrow, I'll quit my job tomorrow. Okay, I probably won't quit my job, but oh my God, I would lose it. Honestly, the first thing I do, if I won $25,000, what would be the first thing I go do? I don't know. I'd probably go to Chipotle, get a nice bowl, honestly. That's literally what I would probably do. I'd probably go to Publix here in Florida and go get myself a pub sub. That sounds good to me. That sounds good. Maybe, go get myself a shirt. That's it. I'm a pretty minimal guy. Even if I win like 25 grand, you're not going to see me go crazy. I'll just go buy a sandwich. It'll be the best sandwich I ever eat. Oh, AJ, you got the right idea. You got the right idea. But Matt Beatty here, bottom of the 8th. Cody Bellinger with a home run for the ages. Wow. I'm stunned. Do they got a video of it yet? I mean, everyone, I don't want to get hit with copyright here. All right, whatever. I'll just hit play and pause. I'll just play it in this little window. All right, here we go. So here's the home run. Wow, it was a fastball kind of up and away. Wow, that was out of the strike zone. Bellinger, man. Boom. Wow, how that got out far. Wow. Bellinger took that out. That's a big-time home run on a big-time stage. Man, honestly, Chester the Chicken Eater, I agree. Not with the copyright. Oh, no, actually, I probably agree. I'll probably get hit with something. Hopefully I don't. I only played it for 2 seconds. But honestly, I feel like it should be fine because I played it in this little window. Should be fine, right? I didn't have any volume or anything. I'll probably get hit with a copyright. It's fine. But yeah, I agree. Chester the Chicken Eater. Bellinger just needs to just keep that hair nice and clean. Keep it cut short. Don't do this goofy hairstyle. You got to get serious here, my friend. You got to get that nice clean cut hairstyle. Oh, my iPad died. Hold on, everyone. 1 second. Okay, well, for the second time this week, I have left my iPad charger at school. So no iPad again tonight. So I got to set up the phone, which is also dying. I am a mess right now. Oh my goodness, we are a mess. Oh, here we go. Goodness gracious. Everyone, we are a mess. So I always like to keep the stream on my iPad or my phone or whatever, just so I can make sure everything's going smooth. And there's a ground ball to second. Alcs has it on to first, and there is the second out. But the Dodgers got the go-ahead run at third with Mookie Betts coming up. Wow. The Dodgers right now are in just a crazy spot. Unbelievable. This team looked dead in the water. There was no energy. There was nothing happening. But Mookie Betts, this is the guy that you want up at the plate. And here we go. Mookie Betts shoots it out to right. That's down. Chris Taylor scores. And the Dodgers have taken the lead. They have come all the way back. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. The Braves had the opportunity of a lifetime to take a 3-0 lead. And oh my goodness. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Cody Bellinger, arguably, with the biggest home run of his life. Coming through. Man, oh man. And the Dodgers are now 3 outs away Wow. That's crazy to me. That is just crazy. What are you guys saying here in the chat? Mark, what's going on? Astros fan here. The Red Sox are one hell of a competitor. Let me tell you, this Red Sox team, Alex Cora has been the MVP. I've said this multiple times on my streams. Alex Cora has been the MVP of this Red Sox team. It's really funny. Last night, when Eduardo Rodriguez was coming off the field, I don't know if you remember, but Eduardo Rodriguez was doing the check the time thing, which was kind of throwing shade at Carlos Correa a little bit. When Alex Cora, he was kind of yelling. They showed him yelling live, and I thought he was just getting pumped up. I thought he was saying, "Let's go, let's go," and then come to find out, he was actually yelling at Eduardo Rodriguez for that, which that just shows what kind of a manager Alex Cora is. That guy is calculated. They got a plan, and they don't want to be messing with that plan. Alex Cora, I don't know, man. I think Alex Cora, maybe I'm sounding like Giraffe Neck Robbie, but I think he's the best manager in the game. I just think he's the best manager in the game. But I thought that was really interesting. When that was happening, I didn't realize that. Oh, no. Kenley Jansen warming up for the Dodgers. Oh, man. Up to 85 people in the chat. What's going on? Storm Chaser, EF3, hello, hello. I mean, Storm Chaser, you got to put that homework down. We got some good baseball on right now. There was something how the Red Sox, they have scored, I think they've scored the most runs or something like that under Alex Cora. I think that was I think that was the stat that I saw. But wow. The Dodgers here are just coming up big time. This Braves bullpen, wow. Luke Jackson just absolutely imploded. Chavez gave up the hit to Betts, but that run got charged to Jackson. Luke Jackson, I feel like, had a tough time in, game 2? Am I getting that right? Oh, ground ball! Doesn't get it! And Trey Turner's just too fast. No throw on the play. I remember Luke Jackson had a bit of a tough time in game 2. He gave up a hit and a walk. But yeah, just another bad outing. Another bad outing. Wow. This is just nuts. And now the Dodgers got the bases loaded. They can just blow this open right here. They have saved their best baseball for the end. This is just crazy. Checking on the Red Sox and the Astros. Red Sox got a couple on here. Oh, nope. Kike Hernandez struck out. I don't have the Red Sox game on my TV right now. I did, but then all of a sudden, Cody Bellinger just said, hello, we're back in this game. So, I mean, we got to keep this Dodgers-Braves game on for now, as much as I would love to watch my Red Sox. But Red Sox with a 2-1 lead, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Rafael Devers is coming up. And I have Rafael Devers on my DraftKings team. Can Rafael Devers come through here? If Rafael Devers comes up with a hit here. Oh, no, that's not my team. Oh, wait. Where am I at? I'm 713. Wait. Lineups. DraftKings, you're killing me right now. Oh, I'm winning $33 in this right now. Holy cow. What is going on? Sorry, everyone. If you're gonna bet on sports, do it responsibly. I mean, come on here. But Rafael Devers, come through for me, buddy. Rafael Devers, come on, buddy. Let's go. East West says, time for Devers to put the Bellinger face on. Can Devers come through? I mean, this Red Sox offense has just been relentless. Oh, Will Smith pops it up. Swanson's under it. And he makes the third out. But the Dodgers have an inning for the ages. A 3-run homer from Bellinger to tie the game. and Mookie Betts with the go-ahead RBI double. And just like that, the Dodgers have taken the lead. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is just wild to me. Now, I'm going to say this right now. If Kenley Jansen comes in this game and blows it, I'm going to die laughing. I'll die. I will die. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not, it's just, like, I'll lose it. Well, Austin Riley's coming up. They do have some good bats. Riley, Peterson, Duvall. One swing from either of these guys could tie the game. Oh, Devers, come on. You're killing me. Come on, Devers. We're trying to win the DraftKings League over here. Or this little, what do you call these? A contest. Come on. We got 2 contests going on right now. So, I mean, come on. Look, listen, top prize over here, Rafael Devers. We got $25,000 on the line. You're killing me, my friend. Come on. But we'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, honestly, what I like about DraftKings, and there's no partnership or anything. I think it's a pretty fun thing. As long as you don't go crazy, spending money. But I think it's a pretty fun thing. It's pretty challenging. You only get, at least the ones that I joined, you only get 6 players. I think I'm in, because they have different kinds of contests. So I think there's like different style. They have like classic style where you can pick up to like 10 players or something like that. But I'm doing the one where you pick a captain and then you pick 5 players. I think it's pretty fun. So it's challenging. Jose Estrada, wouldn't be surprised if Jansen blows it. Jared Cole, do you think Mike Schilt should replace Dave Roberts? I don't know. That's a great question. Cameron, what's going on, my friend? Welcome back. So if you're wondering why I'm looking off to the side here, it's because my iPad is now dead. So I have to look at my phone, and my phone was dying. So my cord does not reach all the way over here. So I have to put my phone right here. But Jared Cole, that's a really good question about Mike Schilt. Is there any news on him? Mike Schilt. Any news? I haven't seen anything here. But, if Dave Roberts, let's say the Dodgers are in a good spot here right now. If the Dodgers end up losing this series, honestly, I wonder if Dave Roberts ends up... Roberts has been there for quite a while. I feel like, how long has he been there for? Like since 2015? I feel like he's been there for quite a bit. Or 2016. So I compare Dave Roberts to Aaron Boone because it's really an organizational effort. They really rely on the analytics. They go pretty deep into them. So they make decisions in a collaborative effort. So I almost wonder, even if Dave Roberts lose this, they've had him around for how long now? Everyone's been calling for Dave Roberts to get fired for how long now? And ended up getting an extension at one point. Kind of similar to how Aaron Boone got his, I don't think that's official yet, but Aaron Boone going to be coming back to the Yankees for 3 years. So that already kind of happened with the Dodgers and Dave Roberts. So, but I wonder this time around. I feel like the end of his contract is after this season, I believe. So, but if they don't win this series, I don't know. I think it's 50-50. I think Dave Roberts could still stay because at the end of the day, it's kind of everyone is involved. It's the front office, it's all the people in the analytic department. So it's not just Dave Roberts. But I know Dodgers fans would probably be like, okay, well, we got to move on. Kenley Jansen with another cutter. It's a 1-2 count here to Austin Riley. Storm Chaser, thank you so much. Hey, we're up to 100 people. What's going on? But here we go. Jansen, 1-2 count here to Austin Riley. Top of the 9th. There's another cutter up in the zone. He fouls it back. even if the Braves end up losing this game and it's a pretty miserable loss, I still feel like the Braves are dangerous in Game 4. You know, they had these guys on the ropes. In my opinion, I feel like the Braves, they're gonna keep their foot on the pedal, even if they lose this game. Sure, the Dodgers will get a bit of their mojo back, but the Braves, I feel like the Braves would be fine. I wouldn't be surprised to see them win Game 4. And then they would have a 3-1 lead again. Would not be surprised about that. But Austin Riley here, 2-2 count. Top of the ninth, trying to make something happen. Fouls another one off. Jared Cole says, if the Dodgers want him to play center field in the future, stick him there in the spring training. Playoffs aren't the time for that. Who are you talking about? Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Yeah, you can. That's a good thing about Trey Turner is you can kind of move him around. Seems like second base is a good home for him. Jansen. Oh, comes back with a two-seamer on the outside part of the plate and strikes out Austin Riley. 1 out for the Braves. Oh, my. Here comes Jock Peterson. This guy's been good. Hitting .412 this postseason with 3 home runs. One swing, he could tie the game. That last pitch from Jansen looked pretty good. Bit of like a two-seamer sinker on the outside half. I love when a two-seamer runs back in like that. It's one of my favorite pitches. Love that pitch. I don't know what it is. It's just a pretty-looking pitch. Does anyone else feel that way? Let me know in the chat. What are the pitches that they just get you going? You know, is it like that tough slider into the dirt? Is it a nice curveball, a nice 12-6 curve? Big fastball. Let me know. Like, what are your favorite pitches that you like to see? Gotta love a good gyro ball. Yeah, Euro ball. Here's Jock Peterson. Joseph Chapman, he's saying the screwball. Ryan McDonald loves himself a slurve. Trade him with a sinker slider. I do like Treinen. I think he's got great stuff. I mean, I think a lot of people, everyone seems to be in love with the Brusdar Gratterall 100-mile-an-hour sinker. Every time you see Gratterall come out of the bullpen, the guys on the commentary booth are like, he throws 100 miles an hour and it's a sinker. They say the same thing every time he comes out of the bullpen. It's like they don't even look at the numbers. They don't even look at anything. They're just like, oh, my God, he throws 100 miles an hour. It sinks. A deadly pitch. The dude could have like an ERA of 8, and they would still say the same thing. Tyler, I'm currently not focusing on postseason because my Giants are out, and today is NBA tip-off. Yeah, NBA season started today. Grant Smith going with the Vulcan change. Mark says, if Garrett Cole had a knuckleball, would you think he would be the best pitcher in baseball? I mean, he's already one of the best. Could you imagine that dude had a knuckleball? I would love to just see pitchers just throw a knuckleball. I miss Tim Wakefield. Ooh, good slider there from Kenley Jansen. Jock Peterson looking to make something happen. 2-2 count here. Jansen didn't come through in game 2. Big swing and a miss, 95. Is it me or is Jansen's stuff got a little extra on it tonight? Stuff is looking good out of the hand. It's got a little life on it. In game 2, his stuff didn't look great. Didn't have a lot of bite. But tonight, it looks a little different. Just coming out of his hand really good. I mean, Nelson, it's very possible. Very possible. I think Jock Peterson, I mean, that's a guy, he can really play anywhere. A lot of teams are going with like platoon kind of players now because like the Rays really showed that you can make that work very well. And you can do it, and it's not going to be, you can bring in these guys for platoon roles and they don't cost a lot of money. So teams are trying to do, they're trying to cut costs and get more wins at the same time. There's a cutter on the lower part of the outside corner. Duvall, 2 outs here, looking to keep the Braves alive in this game. We're up to 130 people in the chat. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. Draco, Jose Barrios, Alec Manoah sliders are filthy. Yeah, they do got some good ones. Jansen's fastball, there's a little extra to it tonight. Alec Manoah is a Cy Young Award winner in the future, according to Mark. He's got good stuff, man. I really like how quickly Alec Manoah came up. I mean, this is a guy that was pitching in single A last year. Or back in 2019. So, the Braves are down to their last strike. What a comeback for the Dodgers tonight. Jared Cole, do you think Dylan Cease can make a big leap? I mean, he already made a big leap this season. Dylan Cease did. He had a great season. Very underrated season. And, I mean, sure, he's got great stuff. Ryan, do you think the Mariners will win the World Series in the next 5 years? I wouldn't be surprised to see them in a World Series. They still got a lot of work to do there. They got work to do. Definitely have a good future. But it's just so hard to win a World Series. They'll definitely have a shot at one if everything keeps going to plan. Jansen, a slider, down and away. Duvall does not bite. Yeah, Guillerme, man. The 2001 Mariners. Ugh. Tyler, Logan Webb winning a Cy Young. I think Logan Webb's going to be a popular pick for Cy Young next year. I think a lot of people are going to go with him. I think he could win one. Why not? He might be my pick. M still have tons of work to do despite this year's record. Yogi Dude says, I agree. The Mariners are not there yet. Here comes Jansen. 2-2 count. Top of the ninth. Duvall looking to keep the Braves alive. Here comes the pitch. Fastball away, 95. Duvall swings through, and the Dodgers with an epic comeback with one swing from Cody Bellinger to tie the game, and Mookie Betts with the final dagger. And the Dodgers have won Game 3 and are now looking at a 2-1 deficit instead of a 3-0 deficit. The Braves were that close to taking a commanding 3-0 lead in the series, and the Dodgers just came up big in the end. The question is, who has the momentum here? I still think the Braves are in a really good spot. I think they come into tomorrow, and I think they go, you know what, guys? We had that game. Let's go. Let's go tomorrow. Let's win that game. Let's not let these guys tie it up. I think the Braves are going to come out hot tomorrow. I don't know. I know it seems maybe a little deflating if you're the Braves and if you're a Braves fan, but I don't think the Braves are out of it. Like I know a lot of people are going to think, here come the Dodgers now. You got to think here, the Dodgers, they didn't come alive until the 8th inning. It took one swing, tied the game. Hey, I'm just saying. I think the Braves, they looked really good tonight until just, that 8th inning. They look good. They look like a winning team tonight. I think they come out strong tomorrow. I got the Braves winning Game 4. But alrighty, we can put our focus now on the Astros and the Red Sox. Christian Javier has come into the game. Zach Greinke did not last long at all. Greinke only an inning and a third. 2 runs allowed, 3 walks. Greinke giving up the home run to Bogarts tonight. But let's get this game back on here. My TV is not responding. I've had this TV now for like 5 years. I think it's time to get a new TV. Like, how often are you supposed to get a new TV? Is there like a recommended, time frame to get a new TV? I've had this one for almost 5 years now. Simon, he says, great game. What a game for the Dodgers. I mean, honestly, let's be real here. That was not a good game for the Dodgers overall. But they came alive in the 8th inning when it mattered. Really came alive. So give them credit for coming up big. Give Cody Bellinger a lot of credit. A really tough season for him. One swing. I was saying that coming into this postseason. I was saying Cody Bellinger, kind of an X factor on this team. A bad season, injuries all season, just not right at the plate. When you have all the injuries that he was having, when you get out of your routine, and especially with the kind of swing that he has, I mean, it's going to take a little time for you to kind of get back on track. So, hey, he's coming up big when it matters most, and you got to be happy for the guy. So, we're approaching 200 people. Ryan McDonald asks, Mariners signing Robbie Ray? I think it's possible. What, is there any news on that? Are you seeing something that I haven't seen? Robbie Ray? No. News? No. Yeah. But I think the Mariners definitely, they're going to make a run. I think they're going to go after a starting pitcher. They need a bat. They really need a bat. They need a couple of bats. The offense, sure, they had a lot of walk-off late game hits this past season, but that offense as a whole just wasn't very good. Their bullpen just kept them in the game a lot. But Christian Javier is in for Zach Greinke. And for the Red Sox, Nick Pivetta has gotten through 3. Looking pretty good for Nick Pivetta tonight. Should I have gone with Nick Pivetta on DraftKings? We'll never know. But he's looking pretty good. But do I think I have JD Martinez. Come on, JD Martinez. Let's go. Let's go. But 195 people in the chat. We are close to breaking 200 people. Hey, we broke 200 people for the first time tonight. Everyone, thank you for joining. Everyone, if you can, hit that like button for me. Let's get more people in here tonight. We got a very, very important Game 4 here with the Astros and the Red Sox. If you are just coming in and you missed it, Dodgers, an epic comeback, beating the Braves in Game 3. It was a must-win for the Dodgers. To be honest, I thought this was a must-win for the Braves, and they were that close. But I'm thinking the Braves are going to come out swinging tomorrow. But here is J.D. Martinez. Bottom of the third, 1 out, 1-2 count. Red Sox with a 2-1 lead. Runner on. Alex Verdugo walked in the last at-bat. J.D. Martinez having himself a very good postseason, hitting .423, 3 home runs already this postseason. Had a home run last night. J.D. Martinez has been in the zone. Blade, what is my go-to food on game day? I'll be honest, I'm kind of just random with whatever I eat. I don't know, it's whatever's convenient at the time. But if I were to go to a game, I'm a classic kind of a guy. Go get a couple of hot dogs, go get a cold one, and I'm happy. Actually, big fan of Cracker Jacks. Like me a bag of Cracker Jacks. Kira Owens is here. What is going on? All the Braves have to do is win 1, then that series is over. Well, hey, Kira, I'm just saying, hey, they were up 3-1 last year. But I see what you're saying, though. I think if the Braves win 1, if they win tomorrow, they take a 3-1 lead, I think they're going to be sitting more pretty than they were last year. Just has that feeling. Hey, Storm Chaser, I appreciate that, my friend. East Douglas West. I kind of see what you're saying. Never had a problem with the Cracker Jacks, though. I'm also just a big popcorn fan, I'm a big popcorn fan. I'm not one of these guys that, you go to a game. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against it, but I'm not going for that good looking sandwich, they got all these fancy foods at games now. I don't know. I just stick to the classics. Hot dog, popcorn. A couple of cold ones, and I'm all right. if I get a little bougie at a game, maybe, you know, maybe a couple of dark lagers, which you don't see very often. You see, you know, the Budweisers and stuff like that, you know, Bud Light. But if they got a couple, you know, if they got some craft beers at a game, I'll go for that. I like me a good one. I'm not a Bud Light fan. I mean, if you're under 21 in the chat, hey, no beverages for you. Only Dr. Pepper for you guys. Hey, JD, I actually I'm a fan of Dunkin'. I'm a fan. I honestly just think Dunkin' coffee tastes better than Starbucks coffee. Starbucks coffee tastes like burnt cardboard. I mean, am I the only one that thinks that? I mean, obviously, Starbucks, they got the good lattes and stuff like that, the good macchiatos, but oh, Cora is getting into it. Cora is getting into it with the umpire. Oh, you know, in a regular season game, Cora would have gotten thrown out. What just happened? Ooh, I guess he was arguing balls and strikes. Alex Cora, usually when a manager gets hot like that, usually they get thrown out of the game. But, hey, postseason baseball, I kind of appreciate the ump there. I mean, I'm not trying to sound biased because obviously it's Cora. That's my manager right there. But I appreciate, you know, managers not getting thrown out in a postseason game. You know, it's too important. Gearmay, Robbie, do you think Acuna Jr. may be MVP? He was my MVP this year. Acuna Jr. would have won the MVP this year. Don't even at me on that one. If Acuna stayed healthy this year, he would have ran away with that award. Storm Chaser, man, thank you for coming by. Jakey, I don't know, man. That fastball was out of the zone. That was up near his head. Bellinger's just got one of those wild swings where he can do that. Here we go. Hunter Renfroe, bottom 3, 2 outs, 0-2 count. There's a slider on the outside. Into the dirt. Pony, you're saying MVP is Hunter Renfroe. He is hitting only .233. I want Hunter Renfroe to kind of start coming alive here. Renfroe, he's got to wake up here. He hasn't really contributed all that much. Maybe a couple of walks here and there. He had that mishap against the Rays that ended up going into the Red Sox favor. Big swing and a miss, and Renfroe is down on the K. And the Red Sox head back to the dugout without a run. But here come the Astros to start the fourth. 1 second, everyone. I need to respond to a text here. Hold on 1 second. One second, everyone. Alrighty, sorry about that, everyone. Had to answer a quick text. Alrighty, what are you guys saying? Okay. DJ, are you saying the Braves are going to win Game 4? Because according to my calculations, I think the Dodgers just won Game 3. Alrighty. Gearmay, thanks for coming out tonight. W League and thoughts on home plate ump calling check swings. I hate it. How can you accurately watch where the ball goes? You know, I tend to think if the home plate ump. Oh, we got a super chat. Nikki J, $4.20. The almighty weed god is here. Great show. $4.20. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Gotta love the good 420 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. What else we got going on here? But yeah, for the home plate ump, I mean, I think if the home plate ump is calling it, he more often than not they tend to get it right. But I can see where it's not a great angle. Hey, Nikki J, much love, my friend. Much love. Animal Magic. Sox have not been consistent second half. Not going to keep it up. Astros in 7. I mean, I don't think you should count the Astros out at all. I'm not counting this Astros team out. Toxic Tortilla. What a great name. Toxic Tortilla. Not going to lie, kind of rooting for the Red Sox. I mean, hey, no one really thought this Red Sox team was going to do anything. This team really reminds me of 2013. Made a couple of low-key kind of free agent moves that ended up being really impactful. I see like someone, like when the Red Sox brought in Mike Napoli. I can compare that to like Hunter Renfroe this year. Really added some power for the lineup. When they brought in Shane Victorino in 2013, I kind of compare that to Kike Hernandez, right? Just like an electric kind of a player. Trying to think who else did the Red Sox add that year. Trade deadline, they brought in Jake Peavy that year. This year, you could say they didn't really bring in any starters, but they brought in like a Hansel Robles, guys like that. So you could say that's where the move they made on the pitching side. That kind of compares to 2013 a little bit. But there is some shades of 2013 with this team. Eric, don't worry, Braves fans. Oh, we got another super chat coming in. Captain Spartan with a $9.99 super chat. What's going on? Just wondering, if you were the Brewers GM and were given 1 year to win it all with this offseason, what moves would you make? I know lots of fans want Wisconsin local Gavin Lux. Hey, that would not be bad, actually. Do you move on from Yelich? I feel like you have to hang on to Christian Yelich. I feel like you're not going to get really much for him in return. They need bats, and I think the best thing to do with the Christian Yelich, get this guy right. He's had some injuries in the last couple of years. Get him right. Go into this offseason healthy. Come into spring training next year healthy. I think Christian Yelich is going to have a bounce-back season next year. But for the Brewers, you need offense. So where could you improve the Brewers on the roster? I mean, you got great defense. That's not the problem. I think you need to add, some good impactful arms for the bullpen. Definitely think that's something you need to do. You got a great defense. You got some bats here, but you need like an impact kind of a bat. And that's why they're, kind of missing Christian Yelich, that old Christian Yelich here. So, and there's a liner to left. Verdugo has it. And Alvarez will have to stay at first. But I don't know. If I were to make an upgrade, I do like Lorenzo Cain. But Lorenzo Cain this year, offensively, I mean, he hit 257, a 329 on base. I mean, he was fine. But I don't know. I need more offense there. I need more of an impact kind of a bat. Omar Narvaez was good this year. Taking a look at his numbers, 266, 342 on base. I mean, you'd like a little more out of him, but he really provided some great defense. So I'm good with Narvaez there. I mean, Aviseo Garcia, I guess, is fine. I don't know. He's a little... For like a middle-of-the-order bat, he doesn't blow me away. 29 home runs, a 262 average. I like him in my lineup, but to me, he's not like that impact kind of a bat in the middle of the order. I like Rowdy Tellez. I think they just need to add a guy somewhere, like just some kind of an impact bat. That's what I think, a bat or two for the Brewers. That'll get them over the hump. I like the starting pitching. The bullpen, I think, could use another impactful arm. But we'll have to wait and see what the Brewers do. They tend to be more conservative when it comes to the money. So we'll have to wait and see. But, hey, maybe we'll do a rebuild for the Milwaukee Brewers. We got the PS5 just sitting over here, everyone. We got a lot of rebuilds coming up this offseason. I'm pretty excited for it. Hey, we're going to be getting into off-season mode here, in a couple of weeks. We got these series finishing up by the end of this week. You got the World Series next week, I believe, on Tuesday. Yeah, hey, we're 1 week from the World Series. We're 1 week, everyone. Next week, we'll be watching the World Series Game 1. So, everyone, I'm going to be live for every World Series game. So, Sean Murphy, I'm not going to sell that PS5. I'm not going to be, one of these scalpers, that are just like selling a PS5 for $1,000. Like, I think that's just so lame. Yeah, I got extremely lucky with that PS5. I don't know. I think the heavens they were all looking down on me, and they were trying to get me that PS5 when I got it. Because the only reason I got it, I don't play it on my free time. I've only done one video so far, but I don't really plan on playing it in my free time. I'm just going to use it for the channel. It was just an investment for content. So, Kira, you paid $400? Wow. Oh, so you got the digital one. So, yeah, I got the digital one too. Jacob, you said MLB The Show is unplayable online ever since the PCI update. Well, hopefully they get that under control. Blade, he says, please rebuild the Rockies. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, everyone, I rebuilt the Diamondbacks in the first rebuild, and we won the World Series. So those are the rules of the rebuilds. I get 3 seasons to try and win a World Series. I won the World Series with the Diamondbacks in the first season. Just saying. I went out, I signed Trevor Story. Oh, big strikeout to Gurriel. Or no, sorry, strike 2. I apologize. Sorry, everyone. I'm sitting over here talking about MLB The Show. I'm not keeping track of this count. But strike 2, Nick Pivetta. 2 outs, 1-2 count. Nick Pivetta pops it up. Can we show some love here for Nick Pivetta? Pops it up to Arroyo, and that's that. Nick Pivetta had an ERA in the 5s with the Phillies. I mean, let's just go take a look at some of the numbers with Nick Pivetta. Pokimane says, go Red Sox. What's going on? So, yeah, with the Phillies. I mean, look at these numbers with the Phillies. In 2020, he had an ERA in 3 games of 15.88 ERA with the Phillies, a 9.72 FIP. Chaim Bloom was all over Nick Pivetta. You want to know why? Because Nick Pivetta has one of the best curveballs in the game when you look at the movement. It's one of the best curveballs in the game. So he just never got the right, people to get him going. And that's what I wonder about the Phillies. I feel like the Phillies, something is going on in that organization. There's a bit of a disconnect there. Wow, Kira Owens, your nephew sold you a PS5? You got lucky there. But yeah, Nick Pivetta's looking great tonight. Haley, you says, can you go on the NLCS? Well, that game's over now. So we talked about it a little earlier. I'll talk about that once we get through this game a little bit. I'm going to talk about the Dodgers and the Braves for Game 4. We'll do a bit of a preview for that here in a little bit. So stick around. But I want to focus a lot right now on the Red Sox and the Astros because I put all the focus on the Dodgers and Braves because that game was still going on. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. Oh, that's okay, Haley. But yeah, stick around. I'll talk about the Braves and the Dodgers in just a little bit. So, Toxic Tortilla, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I mean, Pavetta's looking great. Abgeron, he's looking great. I mean, look how he did against the Rays. I mean, fantastic. So, he's looking good. Jacob Toon is making nachos. That's not bad. Everyone, we got to check on DraftKings. We got to check on the DraftKings. Here we go. I am winning $13.50. So right now, I paid $20 to get into both of these. 15 for one, 5 for the other. And we're making $23.50, so I'm making, $8 back here. Hey, that's a bowl at Chipotle. I'm pretty stoked. That's a bowl at Chipotle. But let's check on, so we got the big one here, 25,000. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to win that. But hey, we got how many people? 7,800 people in this one, and I'm in 1,630th. So, not the worst, I guess, but how are we doing in the other one? I got the same lineups in both. This other one, the top prize is $400. And we are currently in 142nd place out of 713 people. Listen, come on. JD Martinez. Come on. Christian Arroyo. Devers, I need something from you guys. Hey, Yordan Alvarez, can you please hit a home run for me? As long as it's in a loss, I'm okay with it. Well, Christian Arroyo is up. Oh, bat flies out of the hand. Good grief. Abgeron, I'm just saying, man. Free money is free money. But yeah, if anyone's interested in doing DraftKings, I think it's fun. I don't know. If you got a few extra bucks to spend, but don't be going crazy and dropping, $500 unless you're one of these pros out there. There's some nutty people out there, man. I don't know how they, I'm just it stuns me. I was looking at one the other day. I think the top prize was, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000. I'm looking at the guy who was winning, and I'm like, how the heck did you put this lineup together? It's it's just so, it's crazy. I'm not really, this is my first time really doing DraftKings. What is this? Sportsbook. Is this odds and stuff? So, they show the odds here. As of right now, Red Sox run line negative 135, money line negative 330. So the Red Sox are looking like the betting favorite as of right now. What happens when you click on this? Oh, there's a base hit for Arroyo. Oh, he's on my team. Arroyo, he rounds second. And he's in the third easily. I got Arroyo on my DraftKings lineup. Let's go, Christian Arroyo. A triple. Hey, Christian Arroyo, he's got some speed. Hey, Kira Owens, if you can afford to drop 500, I mean, power to you. You're not going to see me do that. Braylon Starnes, grand slam. I mean, they're just hitting grand slams all over the place. I wouldn't be surprised. Sports with AJ. I like Christian Arroyo. Pretty underrated player in the game. I mean, he's not a top tier kind of a player, but he's a good guy. As a second base guy, bottom of the lineup, or a guy off your bench. Here's Schwarber. Grand slam last night. Gave the Red Sox a 6-0 lead. Abgeron, he did. Jacob Toon, Astros about to get a grand slam next inning. Could you imagine? Oh, no, Schwarber. He's grabbing the hammy. Oh. That hammy's been a problem for Schwarber. Is it the same hammy that he hurt? It's the left hammy. I don't remember which hamstring he strained when he was with the Nationals. That's a big bat to lose. He's got to be careful, though. You know, running the bases, you got to be careful. You can easily pull a hammy running. Oh, that kind of scares me now. Just hit a bomb and you can walk around the bases. But Arroyo is on third. And the Red Sox are looking to score their third run of the game. AK Vlogs, what's going on? How are we doing? Yeah, Sports with AJ. It's going to be an interesting Yankees offseason. Yeah, Dalton Ross, the Red Sox, the only team with 3 grand slams in a series in the postseason. It's crazy, man. Ooh, Schwarber looking a little off in this at-bat. That was not a good swing. I wonder if Schwarber comes out of this game. It's off the end of the bat, not getting anywhere. On to first, and Arroyo will stay put at third. AK Vlog, 77 likes. How many likes are we at? We're at, 77. Everyone, hit that like button for me. Let's get over 100. Hey, Trevor Bauer's streaming. Really? Trevor Bauer only has 141 people right now? Wow. Everyone, I'm just saying right now. I'm just saying. We got more people than Trevor Bauer right now. Oh my God. What? How does Trevor Bauer only have 140 people? Did he just go live? I'm pretty sure he'll take off in viewers here rather shortly. But to see that I have a couple of more people than Trevor Bauer, that's, hey, just saying. Feels pretty good. Really? He's been live for an hour? He had a lot of people in one of his other streams, or in like all of his streams, he's had a good amount of people. Kike Hernandez pops it up. And the Red Sox once again held scoreless. Astros, they're coming through with the pitching tonight. This is what I said last night. Man, I'm not saying I'm, like a genius here or anything, but I was saying last night, gonna have Greinke. I think they're gonna try and get 3 to 4 innings out of a Christian Javier. So, well, thank you guys. I appreciate the nice words. Bear Island Comics. Oh my God. Oh. Jeez. Oh. That's one of the funniest things I've read in a good amount of time, man. Jesus Christ. Sean Smith. People are coming to see Robbie Hyde instead. Love the hard work you put in. Most underrated baseball YouTuber. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. We got a long way to go here, but we got a long way to go. But I appreciate the nice words. Thank you. Showtime, 12:40. Check Trevor's stream. It's dog water compared to here. You actually interact with the chat. You can actually see. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to go live for a watch party, listen, I got a potato for a brain over here, okay? Like, don't get me wrong. I got a potato for a brain. But, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and just not talk with anyone in the chat. First off, that's boring. Why would I do that? Why would I just sit here and not even interact with anyone? This is boring. Wow. Haley, I didn't even realize Bauer was even live. Adam, what's going on? How are we doing, my friend? Your boys suck at Call of Duty. What's going on? I enjoy that name. No, I'm bad at Call of Duty over here. I'm horrible at Call of Duty. I'm so bad. I used to play sometimes with my friends who were really good. And I would go on and I'm just like running around in this little like minefield or something. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I got like killed like 45 times in one live game. I got no kills. Good grief. I was so bad. Yeah, AK Vlogs, man. I've mentioned that about those guys. I don't know. Like, I appreciate the breakdowns and stuff that they do over there, but I don't know, man. It's like, connect with your audience. It's like, you guys are the top of the food chain when it comes to, baseball. Well, no, I actually think Foolish Baseball is the top guy. I wish he would do more live stuff, but those guys are near the top of the food chain. If you go ask anyone, like, oh, hey, any recommendations for baseball YouTubers, a lot of people would say, John Boy talking baseball. But it's like, come on. I don't know. Yeah. I have not played Call of Duty in a while. Yeah, Brady. But here's the thing, and I think you guys have seen it from me before. Even though I'm a Red Sox fan, if the Yankees do something, I'm still going wild. Jacob Toon, what's going on? Never expected Trevor Bauer to be the league's top hitter. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Jacob Toon. Oh, you're killing me, man. No. Oh, Jacob Toon, I appreciate the $5 super chat, my friend. Bear Island Comics, John Boy, Foolish, Robbie are all great. Yeah, no, and here's the thing. I like those guys. I like those guys over at Talking Baseball. Oh, Pavetta, there's that curve dropping in. There's that curve. Little giraffe neck Robbie coming out right now. Apologies, but whatever. If I saw anyone else throw that curve, I would still just foam at the mouth. Are you kidding me? It's nasty. I mean, he left it up a little bit, but it had a ton of drop. Completely fooled him. I mean, Ryan Hanna, hey, if anyone else has got any more, whatever. I'm not going to have an opinion on that, the whole Trevor Bauer thing, but hey, you guys in the chat, guys, ladies and gentlemen, hey, if you want to, any more Trevor Bauer, jokes, whatever, I'll laugh. Sports with AJ, man. I've been in love with Nick Pivetta this whole season. Who remembers Nick Pivetta against the Mets, against Jacob deGrom? Nick Pivetta going toe-to-toe with the best pitcher on the planet, and Nick Pivetta came away with the win. I'm just saying, everyone. Just saying. Nick Pivetta has been the man. Oh, my God, Mark. I forgot all about Matt Bush. Wow. Sean, here's the thing. I don't not like any other baseball YouTubers. I like everyone. Fouls it off. Maldonado trying to make something happen here. Trying to get this Astros offense going. But I don't not like anyone here on YouTube. I would just say there's some that I just don't have a taste for, I guess. To each their own. Sports with AJ. Give Nick Pivetta the Cy Young. Just give it to him. Fastball, inner half. Oh, just misses. Just misses. There's a groan from the Fenway crowd. I could see that being a ball. Yeah, Vasquez had to move the glove a little bit. Oh, whoops. Maldonado hits it to right. That's down the line, but Renfroe is there. 2 outs. Here comes Jose Altuve, top of the order, back up for the Houston Astros. Kira, I guess I'm just trying to be nice. I guess. Noah, what's going on? To all the baseball fans out there, respect on the Giants this season. No, I'm not being a sore loser. I guess got to state facts. I mean, they were great, man. They were a great team. Hey, Sound FX. Always love me some Sound FX. What's going on? Hey, Robbie. Yes, I am mad that Luke Jackson blew Game 3 and let the Dodgers get right back into the series. But if I'm honest, this series just got a whole lot more exciting. Game 4 is going to be big. I'm calling the Braves winning Game 4. I don't know what it is. If I'm on the Braves, I'm not getting down on myself. You know, I'm going out there and I'm playing the same game that you played today. They had a good game today. They just blew it in the end. Ooh, Adam Bowman. Favorite baseball movie? Oh, just getting the strike zone there. 0-2 count. Nick Pivetta has Altuve on the ropes. Nick Pivetta is pitching a beauty tonight, everyone. He gave up the home run, but Pivetta's only at 62 pitches right now. And he's 1 strike away from getting into the 6th inning. Jim McDonald, what's going on? But yeah, Adam, I would say favorite baseball movie. You know what's a good one? It's underrated. It's a baseball movie not many people talk about, but Little Big League. Who remembers Little Big League? Where Nick Pivetta tripped. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Little Big League, where the guy, the owner of the team, he passed away, and his grandson, he became the manager of the Twins. Who remembers that movie? That movie was fantastic. I thought it was good. You know why I thought it was good? Because the actual players that were in the movie, they actually played baseball. You know what movie I hated the most? Like Rookie of the Year. Those guys didn't even know how to throw a baseball. It just looked so fake. Like, it looked awful. And I'm not talking about the kid. I'm talking about all the other players that were in it. I mean, The Sandlot is obviously a classic. I'm trying to think. I really liked The Rookie with Dennis Quaid. I thought it was good. So I liked it. More of a not really like a fun-loving movie like Rookie of the Year or like Little Big League or whatever. Honestly, I like me some Mr. 3000 too. I was a sucker for that movie. Oh, Kira Owens also saying Mr. 3000. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. You know, I have not seen $1 Million Arm. I got to see that. I mean, Major League, obviously a classic. Ground ball down the third base line. Devers has it. And he just beats him to the bag. Wow, what a play from Devers. Oh, Moneyball is fantastic. Moneyball is a little... They leave some pretty important details out. The one thing I didn't like about Moneyball is, I mean, that team had really good players. You had Miguel Tejada. You had Eric Chavez. You know, they only really focused on those guys like Scott Hatteberg, Carlos Pena, Chad Bradford, Ricardo Rincon. They didn't even mention the fact that they had Tim Hudson and Mark Mulder and Barry Zito. They didn't even mention those guys at all. Like, that Oakland team was really stacked. It was a good team. So, but I did like the Moneyball movie. I thought it was good. So, Alrighty. Also, everyone, we are closing in on 15,000 subscribers. Well, maybe not closing in, but we're within 500. Next week is the World Series. If we can get to 15,000 subscribers by the end of the World Series, that is the goal. That is the goal. So if there's anyone new in here, think about hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget, we have memberships too. I think we're up to 32 members now. That Discord has been popping off. You guys have been talking in that Discord. That's been a lot of fun seeing what you guys are talking about in there. So, yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. So think about memberships. Check out the Dr. Squatch link in the description. So, Jared Cole, what do I think of Jacob Amaya for Michael Fulmer trade for the Dodgers and Tigers this offseason? Oh, man, am I going to have to pull up baseballtradevalues.com? Ooh, who's excited for baseball trade values to make a return to the channel? Hey, don't forget, just because it's not trade deadline season doesn't mean that these guys aren't doing anything over here. They have a podcast and everything. So their last episode, or actually the last article, the Yankees are in a bind. After losing the wild card game, the Yankees need to go bold. But how? Should they spend on free agents or trade prospects? Either way, it's going to hurt. But these guys have a podcast over here. So if you want a podcast to listen to, go check them out. Even though it's not, trade season, these guys are always at work. So, we got a super chat. You guys are hot with the super chats tonight. Jacob Toon, Major League, best comedy-wise. Hey, Field of Dreams, obviously very good. Super underrated movie. Fever Pitch. I thought Fever Pitch was fantastic. I thought that was a pretty fun-loving, heartwarming, kind of a movie. Good love story. Good comedy at the same time. I liked Fever Pitch. I thought that was good. But what was that trade again? You had the Dodgers and the Tigers. Jacob Amaya for Michael Fulmer. So let's do really quick because the game's back on. So let me just plug these in. Dodgers. I don't know if the Tigers give up a Jacob or a Michael Fulmer. I don't think they do it. He was pretty good for him. So you got Amaya here. They could use a shortstop. Devers pops it up. Brantley is there. It's not a bad trade on paper. But I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if the Tigers get rid of Fulmer. So Tom, he says, I really liked Fever Pitch. Guilty pleasure. It is a guilty pleasure. That's the best way to describe it. Guilty pleasure movie. AK Vlogs. Love me a high fastball, man. Here's Bogarts up again. The only off. Oh, Bogarts, center field. That's off the wall. Bogarts rolls into second. I felt a good game for Bogarts tonight, and that is why I have Bogarts on my DraftKings team tonight. I'm just saying that I felt a good game from Bogarts tonight. And right now, we're in 1,354th place, so we're not doing all that good. I'm in 110th place over here. Wow, God, everyone, we're almost in the top 100 over here. This guy has quite a team over here. He's being led by Bogarts and Pivetta. But yeah. So right now, this dude is winning $400. Second place has 200. Third place has 100. Fourth place is 80. And we're in 110th. If I can just get some of these other guys to just step up a little bit, that'd be great. Come on, JD Martinez, Yordan Alvarez, Chad McCormick, Christian Arroyo, keep it going. Devers, I need something from Devers, man. Come on. Ooh, Summer Catch. That is one I have not watched, Jim McDonald. I gotta check that one out. But I have heard of it. Sound FX, trade discussions during the postseason. All right. Agree that the Yankees are in a bind, but my solution would send Yankee fans into a panic, blow it up. Keeping Aaron Boone is the right move. Aaron Boone, that's the thing. So I've been saying Aaron Boone is on the hot seat. I just feel personally they need to go in a different route. It's not Aaron Boone. It's the organization. Aaron Boone is the scapegoat. It's a collaborative effort over there with the Yankees. And Aaron Boone is not the problem. He's just the one. He's the guy that's going to take the fall. C's Nava, love your videos and streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate that. We got a lot more coming, my friends, so make sure you stay tuned. But yeah, the Yankees. I'm excited to do a rebuild for the Yankees on MLB The Show. I think that's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, Ryan, I think it was a bit of a shocker for a lot of people. I'm not surprised at the same time, though, because, again, it's not really Boone. It's Cashman. It's Steinbrenner. It's all of those guys. But yeah, Brady Johnson, I'm definitely going to be doing some rebuilds. So I've just been waiting for the offseason. I mean, I'm not really going to get, realistically, I'm not really going to get views on those kind of videos, for postseason. So Verdugo hits it deep. Oh, warning track power. Everyone got up on their feet for that. Sorry, some giraffe neck Robbie came out right there. But Chupapi Muñano, I'm going to say right now, I'm not really like a big car guy. But I'm really liking that new Honda Civic that came out. Really liking that Honda Civic. The touring model. It's really nice. I like it a lot. That's the car I really want to get. I'm saving up right now for a down payment. Because I've mentioned this in the past couple of nights. I'm sure, a few of you heard me talking about this. But my plan right now, so I'm a teacher right now. I'm probably going to be, this could be my last year as a teacher because I really want to focus on the channel. Moving forward, this is really what I want to do. But on the side, I plan on, doing Uber to make money. And I just want a good, reliable car to do that. And so, yeah, right now I'm saving like crazy to, get myself. I got an older car right now. It's it'll last me for a little. It'll last me for a little while. But realistically, got to have a better car if that's the plan moving forward. So, AK Vlogs, it's weird around Orlando where I live. There's a slider down and away. JD Martinez takes it for ball one. Yeah, Orlando, I don't know. The used cars around here, they're also very, very expensive at the moment just because there's a shortage of new cars. So everyone's really going crazy for used cars right now. I've never had great luck with used cars, over here. So there's another slider down and away into the dirt. Ball two. But yeah, I've never had a lot of luck with used cars. And, I know a lot of people like to say, go used because you save money. I'm one of those guys where I like new, because it's me that's driving it. I know exactly what I did with it. I'm willing to, spend a little more for a new car. And I understand the depreciation, but if you're getting something like a Honda or a Toyota, the depreciation is not as bad. JD fouls it back. 2-1 count. Yeah, Anonymous. Yeah, it's just crazy for used cars right now. I mean, hey, 05 Accord, older Honda Accord, man, those things are great. But here we go. JD Martinez, Red Sox holding on to a slim lead. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs. JD looking to make something happen for the Red Sox here. There's a fastball up above the zone for ball 3. Xander Bogaerts had the double to get things started here in the bottom of the 5th. JD looking to drive him in with 2 outs here. Ooh, Sports with AJ. Not bad. Not bad. JD Martinez. 3-1 count. There's a foul ball. Good swing from JD, but that's into the seats. Yeah, Anonymous, that's definitely an option too. There's some really good new cars coming out this year. Really good. Yeah, Gus. Yeah, they're not throwing a lot of strikes, and I think that's where the Astros, they're falling behind a lot. They're not getting these starting pitchers to go deep. I mean, they're also not being helped by injuries as well. Ooh, Jim McDonald, a Ford. You know, Ford's one of those companies, I think they're really solid. I mean, great trucks, like the Explorers. I think they got a new Explorer coming out this year. They got a couple of new cars, I think, coming out this year. Struck him out. Christian Javier with a huge strikeout. And JD Martinez unable to drive in Xander Bogaerts from second. And we are still in a tight game here at Fenway. Ooh, sound effects. A Toyota Tacoma. I love me a Tacoma, man. Those are great. Paid it off in 6 months. Wow. Got it for $25,000. How the heck did you pay that off in 6 months? That is impressive. Man. Like, seriously? I'm trying to just save up, like, some kind of a decent down payment. I mean, I'm not even gonna... I'm hoping to pay off the car that I have now in the next couple of months. I owe about, like, maybe $5,000 left on it. So I should be able to get that paid off in the next 2 months or so. Maybe even, probably more like 3. By the end of the year was my goal. And then I'm giving myself 5-6 months to save up a good down payment. Tell me what the heck you did to save up or to pay off $25,000 in 6 months. Please give me some tips, my friend. I need some tips. What did you do? Did you donate plasma? What the heck were you doing? Jacob Toon, I might. Chupapi Muñano, I would not be opposed, man. Would not be opposed. Everyone, make sure you go get your swag from MLBshop.com. Ah, okay, sound effects. I was about to say, like, that's a pretty good amount. But hey, that's still really good, though. Good for you, man. Good for you. Billy, still owe $16,000 on the truck, 4 more years. What kind of truck you got, Billy? Tom, that's not a bad idea either. Or hey, you could just, be you can just be Walter White from, Breaking Bad. Just saying. I really like Breaking Bad just because he was a teacher and he was a science teacher or a chemistry teacher or whatever he was in high school. So, like, I don't know. I had, like, just a good connection with that movie. Just, like, being a teacher myself. So, yeah, Edmund 19, absolutely not. Gus, if you did want to leave a super chat, there is I'm not sure if you're on your phone or if you're on the web browser, but on the phone in the bottom right-hand corner, there's like a money sign thing. On the browser, I'm not sure where it is on the browser, but it's around there. You'll see it. Oh, Billy. Hey, Tacoma, man. I love a Tacoma. Those are great trucks. Honestly, if I was paying, monthly for a truck, I would love myself a Tacoma. Those things will last for like 30 years. Man, we got a lot of people saving up for cars and stuff right now. Sean Murphy, I have the most basic car probably of all time. The most minimal car, a 2014 Kia Rio. Hey, it gets me from point A to point B. I'm all about it. It rattles, it shakes, but it gets the job done. So, and I got it for cheap. I got it used. That is a car that I got used that has worked out for me so far. I've had it for like a month and a half, like almost 2 months. But hey, Josh Taylor is in for Nick Pivetta. Pivetta's night is done. Pivetta only threw 70 pitches tonight? Jacob Toon, I actually don't mind Kia. I think they've come a long way. I had a Kia. I had an older Hyundai. I had a 99 Hyundai Accent. Trust me, that thing was garbage. That transmission basically cracked in half. Hey, Kira owns with a Jeep. I like me a good Jeep. Hey, Jed, RAV4, man. You can't go wrong with a Toyota RAV4. Can't go wrong with a Honda CR-V. Those little SUVs, those things are bulletproof, man. Chupapi Muñano, today was twin day, and I have a teacher who just had surgery that I twinned with, and he yanked me to the floor by the ear. Man, oh man, sounds like a fun twin day. But Josh Taylor, Yordan Alvarez, not a great matchup for Alvarez. Oh, we got a super chat. Whoa, Gus Chiggins, $19.99, $20. Had a decent month at work. Enjoy your channel uploads. First time catching live. Gus, my friend, welcome. We do a lot of live stuff here. Definitely come on out as much as you can, my friend. We're only doing live stuff really right now. Oh, what a dive from Arroyo. Looks like he got shaken up a little bit, but what an effort. Gus, man, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. A $20 super chat. You are the man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, hey, appreciate that. We got a lot of live stuff coming up in the off season. So all the rumors, all the trade rumors, free agent rumors, definitely stay tuned for the off season. I'll be going live pretty much Monday through Friday, or at least Monday through Thursday. So appreciate the $19.99 super chat, $20 super chat from Gus. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Tom, I'm kind of interested in Pivetta not coming out for the 6th. I mean, he only threw, I think, 70 pitches. He had 65. I guess they want to keep him fresh, to come out of the pen and, maybe game 5 if it, when it gets to that point. Just go to the. I mean, it's a close game. Let me also, what I have not pulled up is Baseball Savant. I have not pulled up Baseball Savant here. As of right now, they give the Red Sox the edge in winning this game. A 70% chance to win this game. But, I mean, it's not like they were getting a lot of, Martin Maldonado had a 92 miles an hour off the bat. Altuve had a weak ground out. He struck out McCormick. I don't know. Why do you take Pivetta out here? Why not have him go into the 6th? He only was at 65 pitches. I feel like you can really milk him there for another inning. I guess my guess is they probably want to, limit his pitches. That way he can come in for, game 5 or game 6 if it gets to that point. So I can respect it, but at the same time, it's, you got to win this game. But they're also probably looking at the analytics as well, probably thinking he's not as good that many times through the order. Actually, let me pull up Nick Pivetta on Baseball Savant. Or no, not Baseball Savant, Baseball Reference. So if we pull up his splits, The does it show like how many times through the order? Bo Carter has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, my friend. So pitch count. So if you take a look at his pitches, 76 through 100, he doesn't fare too well in those. Like if you take a look, he maxes out at around 75. That's when his numbers have been good this year. But when he starts getting in those deeper counts, it looks like hitters start seeing him a lot more. They're hitting 267 off of Pivetta when he's at 76 pitches through 100. So he did pretty well when he had over 100 pitches. But this time through the order, it's not good for Nick Pivetta. So that's what I'm guessing. That's the reason why he got pulled. Yeah, Tom, man. Brazier, I don't know what it is. Brazier gives me a heart attack. But here's Ottavino, top of the 6th, 2 outs. Red Sox bullpen trying to do some work. Correa with a huge swing and a miss. He tried swinging for the moon. Ottavino trying to shut this down and take it to the bottom of the 6th. Correa swung for Mars right there. Brady Johnson, I don't know how the heck we got Ottavino basically for peanuts. We got him for nothing. We got him for free. We got Ottavino and a prospect. That's nuts. Jacob Law, not a bad nickname. Not a bad nickname. Ottavino 1-2 count against Correa. It's 2-1 Red Sox, top of the 6th, 2 outs, 1 strike, sends it to the bottom of the 6th. Here's Ottavino with the pitch. Fastball, outside corner, strike 3. And Fenway is on their feet. And the Astros bats have not had an answer here tonight ever since the Bregman home run. Yeah, Billy Muka. I think they're really solid over there. Yeah, sound FX. I mean, honestly, yeah, Brazier. I don't know what it is with Brazier, man. He just doesn't give me good vibes. Yeah, East-West. Pretty interesting that it's a very pitching-focused night. We're so used to a lot of offense, and the pitching tonight is really coming through. Andre, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, we're not at 100 likes yet? Oh, everyone, we're at 99 likes. Oh, someone did the downvote, but that's okay. If you don't like my face, that's completely okay as well. There we go, 103 likes. Can we get to 150? That's the next goal. Oh, hold on, everyone. I got to respond to a text here. Alrighty. Yeah, we are 470 people away from 15,000 subscribers. 470 away. It's going to be tough to get to by the end of the World Series, but man, what a milestone that would be. Brady, not really, my friend. Hey, Michael Herning, we got to 100, man. Got to 100. Oh, did the Bucks blow out the Nets? 127 to 104. How'd my Celtics do tonight? I just got the show 21 today. Haven't played it because of the game. I remember when I would get a game when I was a kid, you know, I don't really play. I don't play video games anymore. It's not that I don't like them. I just don't have the attention span for them anymore. I'll do MLB The Show on this channel, this coming off season because, I can focus on that. But when it comes to just leisure, I don't know what it is, man. I just cannot focus on video games. I just can't. I used to. But I remember when I used to get a new game. Oh, I'd be so excited to get home and play it. Eben 19. Oh, is he not going tomorrow? Why is that? Are they not streaming this game? I know they were doing Dodgers and they were doing the Dodgers and the Braves earlier. Are they not doing this game? It went almost 4 hours. So I would imagine they're not going to do this one. You got 2 games on in one night. That's a lot of streaming. Oh, another super chat. Jacob Toon. No way. Jacob Toon, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I can't get rid of my beard, man. No way. Someone would have to drop me. I'm not even kidding. The only way I would shave my beard is you got to drop 2,000 for me. That's how much it would take. I have not shaved my beard completely clean shaven. I have not been completely clean shaven since 2014. It would take a lot to shave my beard. I mean, I hate to say that, but you'd have to drop at least 1,000 on me for a super chat for me to do it. I can't do it. I mean, I understand it. That might be fun, but nope. I look like a giant baby. I'm so pale. No way. Yeah, Blade, I'm not even kidding. I would look like Joey Gallo. Yeah, we can't shave until after the playoffs. No way. I mean, I'm not shaving. Someone's got to drop 1,000. That's the only way I'm doing it. Adam, if someone dropped 2,000 right now, I'll go shave live. I'll do it right here. I'll go get my badge. I got the brush, I got the cream, I got everything. I will literally shave right now live for you. Someone drop 2,000, I'll do it right on there. That's the only way I'm doing it. I will shave during the game. You want that? That's what you got to do. But I don't expect anyone to do that, by the way. There's no way. That's how much it would take. I'm so attached to my beard. Oh, my God. If someone actually... I'm not saying anyone's going to do that. That's not going to happen. But if someone actually did that, that would be whack. Because I would have to shave right here. And then I have to go to school tomorrow. And then all my kids in my class would be like, who the heck is this guy? Blade, I'm not even kidding. I would flip out. But yeah, that's how attached to my beard that I am. It completes me. It completes me. Babyface Robbie is not a vibe. Pale babyface Robbie is not a vibe. Tom, man, I mean, what can you say? Evan, I teach second grade, my friend. Second grade. Yeah, Gus, that's the most I've gotten on this channel. That's the most I've gotten. From, yeah, that's the most. Oh, do they only go up to 500? All right, if we get 4 different... All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. We got to get... All right, if we can get... Okay, I'll do this. If we can get up to 2,000 in separate super chats, I'll do that. If everyone donates and we get up to 2,000, then I'll do it. But that's probably not going to happen. I mean, what are we up to now? I think we're up to, I don't know, We had a 20 earlier. Thank you again for that. Everyone, thank you for the super chats. Really appreciate that. I don't even know how much we're up to, but Adam Bowman. Ugh, 5th grade, man. I did 4th. I started off with 4th this year, but then we had some cuts and people got moved around. So, but yeah. And now I'm back in. I've always done 2nd grade, so they moved me back to 2nd grade because it just worked logistically. So, but yeah, I didn't mind the older kids. Anna, what's going on? Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Anna. Anna says, so glad I found you. We were trying to listen to the radio broadcast of the game, but the delay is so bad. Thank you for doing this. Gracias. Thank you very much. Gracias for you stopping by the stream. I wish I could show it. I wish I could actually show the game, but I can't do that because of copyright. So, Evan, are you one of those cool teachers or mean teachers that gives out homework? Honestly, I believe in homework. I think it's actually good. But I have not actually given out homework yet this year. I got to do that. I got to start doing it, man. I got to start doing it. But Phil Maton is on. But Christian Vasquez coming up for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 6th. You know, I've been calling him Phil Maton, but I guess it's Maton. So, I mean, once again, Robbie and the potato brain cannot pronounce a name correctly. Hunter Renfroe is on. He walked. I was paying attention to the chat. I didn't even realize Hunter Renfroe walked. Yeah, Gus, I actually like his stuff. I really do like his stuff. I thought that was a good deal for the Astros. Like, I like that trade for them, getting him. And then sending Miles Straw back to the Indians. I like that move. I thought it was a pretty solid move. Because they had a guy that could step in. You know, had McCormick there. Jakey boy, is the bed made or is it messy? It's messy right now, my friend. Evan, I would say being a teacher has made my brain a potato. I don't know how I'm even functioning. Yeah, Dalton Ross, man. Dalton Ross. Yeah, kids, they do think the homework is hard. I always have the kids, they'll always turn it back in. Well, maybe like a couple of kids don't, but then they'll come back the next day and be like, I couldn't figure this one out. I'm like, where are the parents, man? Come on. Where are the parents? Got to help them out. Aussie Craig, what's going on, my friend? Hello, hello. Yeah, Jimmy 132. Don't know why they took out Zach in the 2nd inning. I don't know. He just wasn't looking great. Wasn't looking great. They knew they weren't going to go with him very long. But this Astros team, they have like no pitching right now. These guys are working really hard in this series so far. They've gotten just a lot. They've given up a lot of runs the last couple of games. But they're pitching a good game tonight. Christian Vasquez pops it up. Altuve has it. And there is that's the 2nd out. That's the 2nd out. Or no, is that the 1st out? That's the 1st out. Sorry. No, I didn't say that last night, Jimmy. I never said Zach Greinke would go 8. I think I said they would love it if he can go deep into a game. But no, I was saying he would probably go 4, maybe 5. Because he hasn't pitched a lot. So there's no way he would go that deep. No, Jimmy, I didn't say that. No, there's no way because Greinke hasn't really pitched deep into a game for a little while. There's no way. I was saying probably 4 or 5 tops. That's okay. I wonder who I was talking about. I don't remember if I said anyone would go 8. I mean, of course, you would love it if Zach Greinke could go 8. I mean, of course. I mean, you'd love it if anyone could go 8 innings. I mean, the Astros, out of any team left in the postseason, they need that right now. But here we go. Bottom of the 6th. Red Sox hanging on to a slim 2-1 lead, looking for some insurance. Christian Arroyo is up. 1-0 count. Big swing. Fouls it back. Oh, super chat. Jacob Toon, Austin Riley got some cake. Like, dang. I mean, that dude is thick. Christian Arroyo, another big swing. Jacob Toon, thank you for the $2 super chat. Dude, Austin Riley is he's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, man. Blade, answer. No, I haven't been answering any texts. I answered one earlier. But maybe. Christian Arroyo trying to make something happen here. Ooh, nice curveball there. Gets Christian Arroyo swinging for the 3rd strike. And up comes Kyle Schwarber. Had something going on with a hamstring in his last at-bat. So the Fox Bet Sportsbook, Kyle Schwarber, they have at a plus 250 to hit a home run tonight. Speaking of sports betting, how is my team doing on DraftKings right now? We're still on the big time one where you get the or no, this is the smaller one. Oh no, this is the 25,000 one for first place. I'm in 1,168th place. And in this one, I'm in 92nd place. I'm in the top 100 here, everyone. And the first prize right now is 400. I mean, everyone, we got a chance. We got a chance right now. I'm in 92nd place here. If we can just get someone to, go deep or something. I mean, Christian Arroyo did not help me out right there, but at least he had a triple in this game. Rafael Devers. I need something from Rafi. I need something from JD. Alvarez. Come on, man. What are you guys doing? I wouldn't mind winning a couple hundred. There's Garrett Whitlock. I expected Whitlock to pitch in this. Get a couple innings. Schwarber, big swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Noah, do you think the Giants should extend Gosman and Webb? Don't know his contract status. Sign another bat to add to the lineup, but get this, try and sign Mad Bum. Oof. That'd be great if they can bring Gosman back. I think there's going to be a lot of teams gunning for Gosman. Schwarber pops it up. That's out to left center, or more center. But he's got it. Chas McCormick makes the catch to end the inning. And into the top of the 7th we go. And the Astros still looking for some more. Scored the first run in the first inning from the Alex Bregman home run. But you got Kyle Tucker. You got Yuli Gurriel. You got Chas McCormick. So, good bottom of the order for the Astros coming up. I mean, this Astros lineup is very deep. Not a lot of offense. It's actually moving pretty quick tonight. It's not even 11 o'clock, and we're already into the 7th inning. I expect it maybe to slow down here in the last few innings. But it's moved pretty quick. Pretty swift game here tonight. Jimmy, think my Astros will re-sign Altuve and Correa because they're free agents after the season. Is Altuve a free agent? I don't think Altuve is a free agent after this season. Correa is. When is Jose Altuve a free agent? He's not a free agent until 2025. So he's going to be there for a while. Remember, he signed a big 7-year deal. So Altuve is an Astro for the long run. Yeah, I think Correa is going to... But I wonder if the Astros end up bringing him back. Do they have anyone that can really come in right now and play some short? They would have to find a stopgap. I don't think the Astros really have any young guys. But as of right now, I mean, you got Pedro Leon, so that is someone maybe. 55 power. How were his stats this year? He looked all right. He played rookie, AA, and AAA. Not great numbers batting average-wise, though. He definitely hit for some power. But overall, I mean, not a great season. He got on base. I had a 339 on base. But this isn't really a guy that you can, I would say, count on as of right now. You also have Jeremy Pena. Pena did pretty good this year in the minor leagues. He played rookie ball in AAA. I mean, this isn't a bad option. I mean, you could maybe go see what Pena does in spring training. Maybe sign a stopgap shortstop for a little bit. I think the Astros, they'll look into bringing back Correa, but I think Correa is going to end up going elsewhere. Could really see a team, like a young team on the rise going after him. Like the Tigers, the Mariners, I could see that. Maybe even the Rangers. I could maybe see the Rangers. But then you got the teams like the Yankees. I don't think they go for Correa. I mean, that would be a great option if they could bring him in. I like the thought of a Corey Seager left-handed bat at Yankee Stadium. I think that would fit well. But, you know, the Yankees, that's the one thing, you know, Yankee Twitter. There's all these Yankee fans on Twitter. They're always like, oh, the Yankees need to do this, need to make this move, need to make that move, need to do this, need to do that. Like all these like blockbuster free agent kind of moves. And I'm like, Yankee fans, you got to pump the brakes. Like the Yankees don't do that stuff anymore. George Steinbrenner is not around anymore. You're not going to do that kind of spending anymore. And it's like the same guys like I always see on Twitter all the time. No disrespect to Yankee fans, but that's not what they do anymore. Yeah, they got Garrett Cole a couple of years ago, but they're going to pick and choose their spots to bring in a big-time guy like that. Yeah, Brady Johnson, low-scoring game. It's a nice change of pace. Yeah, Gus, the Yankees have definitely done that. But I think they're trying to go in a bit of a different direction when it comes to that. There's Garrett Whitlock. Ground ball to short. Xander Bogaerts on to first. And there's 2 outs. This Astros lineup is doing nothing against Garrett Whitlock. And Jimmy, don't forget about the Blue Jays. You know, it's very possible. You know, could George Springer maybe be a guy that can tempt Correa to come to Toronto? It would be a big contract. Will the Blue Jays want to spend money like that? That's the one thing. Like you could, you know, I think they could do without Semien, and I think their offense would still be fine. That's a base hit to the opposite side, out to right. Renfroe has it, throws it in. But Chas McCormick with a base hit here with 2 outs. We're steadily climbing back up to 200 people. We're at 172. Everyone, thank you for stopping in tonight. We're watching the Red Sox, the Astros, a tight ball game here. It's not a blowout like it was last night. Here's Jason Castro. Had a home run in game 1. Brady, that's your DraftKings guy. Oh, yeah, I got Chas McCormick. Didn't realize that. Where are we at? Chas McCormick. Oh, I'm in 67th. Everyone, we're in 67th right now. I'm almost in the top 50. I need 26.35 points to get to first. It's going to be tough. But we're in 67th right now. Out of 713, I'll take it. Guy Jason Connery is hanging on to first pretty well here. I mean, we got some different players. I'm not out of it by any means. I'm steadily climbing up the ranks. 67th here. Xander Bogaerts definitely carrying me. I need Devers, Martinez, Alvarez, someone to come through. This is what I expected out of McCormick and Arroyo. Just give me, like a hit, a walk or something. But I need one of these guys to really come through. Devers or Martinez, if you can come through with a big-time home run or something, that would help. Garrett Whitlock, arguably the best reliever for the Red Sox this year. I mean, you could make the argument Garrett Whitlock has been the best pitcher for the Red Sox this year. He's been that good. And the best part, they got him for free. You got to love that. And they got him from the Yankees. I still think it's hilarious that he closed out the Yankees in that wild card game. I mean, of all the irony out there, I thought that was just hilarious. Yeah, Brady Johnson, I love me a free pitcher with an ERA under 2. Yeah, Gus, love me the Rockies purple. They got to make the purple uniform their home jersey. That's what I think. Go purple. Go full purple, man. Ooh. Whitlock stuff looking good tonight. 180 people in the chat. What's going on? Trying to climb back up to 200 people. Garrett Whitlock has Castro in a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Red Sox pitching has been phenomenal tonight, as has the Astros. But the Red Sox are hanging on to the lead. Garrett Whitlock comes set, 2-2 count, 2 outs. He tries for a pickoff. Doesn't get him. Like I said, Jason Castro had the home run in Game 1. Can he come through again for the Astros in a big spot? Yeah, Aussie Craig, that was a awful uniform. Here comes the pitch. 2-2 count. Fouls it back. Jared, I think he's on, 2 days rest? Something like that. But Garrett Whitlock has just been, what a season for him, man. What a season. He's been great. I wonder what they do with Whitlock next season. I wonder if they try to stretch him out to be a starter. Could they go with him as the closer? He's been good. But I'm curious to see what the Red Sox do with Whitlock moving forward. 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Liner to Schwarber. Couldn't tell what that was, but he is out. Garrett Whitlock comes in and shuts down the Astros here in the 7th. The Astros have not scored since the first, just like the Red Sox, but the difference here, it's a 2-1 Red Sox lead. But for the Red Sox coming up, they got Kike Hernandez, who's batting a rather low .462. I mean, 5 home runs. You got to do better than that, Kike Hernandez. Come on, what are you doing? 1 second, everyone.
Sargento has stood for real, natural cheese. Because when you make it real, you discover the power of real.
Sargento, we're real cheese people.
Somewhere out west, the Lone River flows, carving its way through time. If you were to find it, you would.
All right, everyone, we are back. We are back. Hey, everyone in the chat, while we're here on a commercial break, tell me some of your favorite jerseys. Give me your favorite jerseys out there. Abdron, I know, 462 average. What a shame. Yeah, everyone in the chat, tell me your favorite jerseys in the game right now. Francisco, what up, Robbie from New York, back from practice. Another practice for Francisco Daniel. This guy's just working hard, man. Hey, Brady Johnson, the Red Sox yellow. Tom Gilligan has just subscribed. Hello. Jared Cole, what team do you think have the best powder blues? I would go Blue Jays. I like the Royals too. I do like those Mariners jerseys. I like those. You know what? You know what jerseys I really like? Those powder blue, the Cardinal retro jerseys. I like those. I love the Giants orange. I love the black Giants jerseys too. Barry Bonds in that black Giants jersey back in the day. Oof. That was a vibe. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the Astros jerseys. Yeah, Francisco, I do like the Diamondback City Connect ones. Hey, Raptor Jesus got a new badge. So that means you've been a member for more than 30 days. So you've graduated to the MLB logo. Raptor Jesus, welcome, my friend. Robbie, when is my next stream? Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. We're going to be streaming. I mean, there's no days off for quite a while. If we actually go to the or actually, I can just go to it here. So, in the championship series, so the Red Sox, the Astros, they play tomorrow at 5. And then they play. And then if there's a game 6, they play Friday night. And then Saturday night would be game 7 if it gets to that point. And then for the Braves and the Dodgers, they play tomorrow as well. And then Thursday, there'll be the only game on. And then game 7 would be Sunday if it gets to that point. So, yeah, there's no days off here for the championship series because there's a game on every night. But then the World Series, so the last possible game, Slippery Moves has just subscribed. So the last possible game for the championship series would be Sunday. So the World Series starts on Tuesday. So Monday honestly, I don't know when the heck we're going to have a day off. Monday, we're going to do a World Series preview. So be on the lookout for that. And then that won't be very long. I'll be live for probably maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Then we got Tuesday, Wednesday, World Series. Thursday, we'll have off. But then they got Friday, Saturday. And then I guess they only have up to game 5 here. So Sunday would be game 5 if it gets to that point. And then MLB playoff schedule. When would be game 6 and 7 if it got to that point? So if a game 7 happens in the World Series, it would be on Wednesday, November 3rd. So yeah, not a lot of days off coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to be busy here. Hopefully. Oh, that's not the right thing. There we go. But here we go. 2-2 count. Kike Hernandez up. Ground ball to short. Correa's got it. On to first. And there's one out. Kike. Oh, whoops. This isn't the right thing. What am I doing here? There we go.
Home smells like citrus.
Our home smells a lot like fresh cut flowers.
It's just that feeling of coming in and you're like, oh.
There we go. All righty. Yeah, Alex Meza, man. What a game. What a game. Oh, you're talking about the Giants and the Dodgers. That was a heck of a series. Came down to the last pitch. But Kendall Graveman on the mound for the Astros. Here's Devers. I got Devers on DraftKings. I could use some Devers right now. Raffy Devers, can you please come through for me, buddy? Francisco Daniel, do I think Mad Bum has a bounce back year? He looked pretty good. I think Mad Bum, I think he's going to get himself right, and I think he'll end up being he'll fulfill that contract a little bit. I mean, if you're a competitive guy like him, man, you got to hate the way you've been performing. Devers due for a big hit. Yeah, I was about to say, Raptor Jesus, they got the game at Tropicana tomorrow? About to say, I'll go, man. I'll go. But yeah, no, this one's at Fenway tomorrow. You got three. You got three at Fenway. Don't forget, the Astros have home field advantage. Pop up. Tucker is there. And there's two outs. Raffy Devers, a quiet night for him. Here comes Bogarts. Bogarts has been all the offense for the Red Sox tonight. Bogarts is 2 for 3 tonight with 2 RBIs, and the rest of the team only has 1 hit. And that goes to Christian Arroyo, who had a triple. Robert, what did I think of the check swing? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a rough way to end it. But the way I see it, the Giants had plenty of opportunities. It's a lame way to end it, but what can you do? But the Red Sox looking for some insurance here. They're holding on to the slimmest of leads. It feels like you're walking a tightrope, especially against this Astros lineup. But Bogarts has been the man for the Red Sox tonight. Can he come through again for them here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs? But Graveman had a heck of a season. A 0.82 ERA on the season. I would say he wasn't as sharp for the Astros than he was when he was with the Mariners, but he was still solid nonetheless. 2.08 ERA in this postseason so far. Graveman has been locked down. Big fastball, 97 with some life. On deck for the Red Sox is Alex Verdugo. JD Martinez is in the hole. This has been a tough night for both offenses. There's a slider just outside. And we got a 1-2 count. Everyone, just a reminder, the game for me, I'm a little behind than the actual the real time of the game. Some of you might be a little ahead of me. Some of you may also be behind, but just giving you a heads up on that if you didn't realize. There's a 2-seamer that runs in on the hands, but Bogarts fouls it off. If we go take a look at Baseball Savant. As of right now, Bogarts has the second highest exit velocity tonight. That was the home run. Remember, Hunter Renfroe, he got out, but he had the hardest hit ball of the night at 110 miles an hour. Swing and a miss, slider on the outside, and Graveman comes in and shuts down the Red Sox here. And into the top of the 8th we go. We are over 200 people again in the chat. Everyone, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Playboy Brian, Robbie, ESPN should hire you. I'll be honest with you. And I'm not saying this like to sound like I'm all that, but I would not work at ESPN. I would not. Like I don't mean to sound like, you know, like I'm too good for ESPN. I mean, obviously, who am I? I'm a potato sitting at a desk in my apartment. But I just don't like what ESPN has become. No, I don't think they're good. I think they're utter garbage. Like, I'm not a fan of ESPN at all. I don't know. They just they used to really care about really getting into getting deep into games and, you know, giving you stats. And now it's just like they're just too political. It's just ESPN is just, it's not what it used to be. It used to be so good. You had personalities on that show that I would come home and I would just love to turn on ESPN because, you know, I'd love to watch Pardon the Interruption, Around the Horn, but it's all politics now. And it's like, I don't want politics in my sports. I don't want it. I want sports. So, yeah, I wouldn't work for ESPN. But I think their coverage of baseball is just, I just think it's awful. I don't agree with it. They just go for ratings grabs. That's all they are now. Yeah, Raptor Jesus, I feel like YouTube has really introduced a lot of people out there. Even that guy that we were talking about the other night, he has yet to respond, by the way. I would love to do something with him this offseason. Ben Verlander. I guess he works for Fox. I didn't even know that he worked for Fox, but I did reach out to him, you know, to see if we could do some kind of a collaboration. I commented on a video of his. I reached out on Twitter through the DMs. Unfortunately, no answer. So I guess there's no interest there. But I would love to be able to work with someone like that. He's very articulate. Seems like a nice guy. I would love to be able to just talk baseball with that guy. So Sean Smith, I mean, there are still some okay people. I like Scott Van Pelt. I'm okay with him. I just think I can just listen to him. Oh, Altuve rips it to left, and that's gone! And the Astros have tied it. Garrett Whitlock giving up a home run is something you don't see very often. And Jose Altuve continues to just hit postseason home runs. Everyone, I'm just saying, hey, 2-1 lead against the Astros is not safe. These are good hitters. I didn't feel comfortable at all. As a Red Sox fan, I'm sitting here, I'm watching a 2-1 game. It just felt like a matter of time before the Astros would do something. But still a tie game. It's a new game. Whitlock giving up a couple of hard hit balls here. Is that a sign of things to come? Whitlock usually not having a lot of adversity. Doesn't give up a lot of home runs. Actually, if we go pull up Garrett Whitlock. Garrett Whitlock this year had 0.73 home runs per 9. This is a guy that did not give up a lot of home runs. However, one thing to take note of with him, he had a 1.96 ERA this year, but he had a 2.84 FIP. So almost a full run higher. So Whitlock, based off of the, some hard hit balls that he gives up sometimes, the defense behind him, Garrett Whitlock, he's going to give up something here and there. Kike Hernandez, that drops in, and Brantley is on, and the Astros offense is waking up. But Garrett Whitlock, what am I looking for here? Oh, yeah, I want to look at his standard stats. Yeah, he only gave up 6 home runs over 46 games this year, over 73 innings, only 6 home runs. So you don't see a lot of home runs off of Garrett Whitlock. Very rare. Hey, Ned Yard, man, I appreciate that. I mean, that's the way I am, man. I'm down the middle. Obviously, I'm a big-time Red Sox fan. I've been one for years, but overall, I just love the game of baseball. And of course, I'm going to pull for my Red Sox. I'll flip out if they win the World Series, but I'm always down the middle. But the Astros are threatening here. Alex Bregman had the home run for the Astros in the first. That was the first run for the Astros tonight. They went silent ever since. Oh, my goodness. Ryan Brazier is warming up. Did Ryan Brazier just trip? Oh, good grief. Ryan Brazier is killing me. Alex Meza, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Emmanuel, I appreciate that. That was nice of you to say. Alex, yeah. A lot of hate on the Dodgers out there. Ooh, that was a nice pitch from Whitlock, but just outside. Give a lot of credit there to Alex Bregman for taking that. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Alex Bregman has always had a good eye at the plate. I know. Here come the trash can jokes. That one's low. Sinker down and away for ball 2. Jared Cole, do you think we will see the universal DH in this offseason? I would hope so. Oh, there's a ground ball. Bogarts has it on the second, on the first. Double play. That's a big double play for Garrett Whitlock. Felt like the momentum was shifting towards the Astros. Big swing and a miss. Yordan Alvarez swings through 97 miles an hour. Had a bit of two-seam action on it. 206 people in the chat. Thank you for coming out tonight. This has been our best turnout this week. We really struggled on Sunday night. Not a lot of people coming in on Sunday night. Not sure if the notifications went wrong. That was my guess, but or people just hate my face, which is completely fine too. But then last night was better, and so it's nice to see that we're over 200 people tonight. So Martin Velasquez, we got a tie game here at the fence. Garrett Whitlock just got a big double play off of Alex Bregman. See, I'm at a crossroads right here because I got Yordan Alvarez in my DraftKings lineup, but I don't want him to come through here. Oh, we got a new member. Emmanuel Garcia has become a member. Number 31. 31 for the members. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Garcia. Emmanuel, if you go to the community tab on my channel, you'll see a members-only post. It's the link to our Discord. So go find that. Go find that. Dalton Ross, I don't want extra innings either. I got to wake up at the crack of dawn to go to the gym. I was at the gym this morning at 5:30. I'm kind of running out of energy over here. Francisco Daniel, you've been here since 200 subs. Hey, I love it, man. Love it. I love all the new people that come in, but man, love all the people that have been around for a long time as well. But Emmanuel, thank you again for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. If anyone does want to become a member, you can find the join button on my homepage. For just 99 cents a month, you get badges and emojis. You'll see some of our members right now. They're in the chat. You really stand out in the chat. You get Q&As for future live shows. We're going to be having a lot of live shows this off season, so that is something. And then we get access to a private Discord where we can talk baseball throughout the day, and I will be creating a subreddit page this week. So really trying to build up the memberships over here. Young Spitta 1, I'm new here, but you definitely have my subscription and the like. Thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Nice to have you here to talk some baseball tonight. Dalton Ross, I have to wake up at 5:50 for class. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Oh, we got a new member. Behind the Ball has become a member. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. If you go to my community tab, you'll find the link to the Discord. Go find that. Hey, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Young Spitta, all love, my friend, all love. Blade, yes, we will be doing hot takes. We will be doing hot takes, of course. Absolutely. Oh, we got another member coming. Dalton Ross has become a member. There's number 32. Can we get to 40 members by the end of the week? We're at 32. Can we get to 40 by the end of the week? Alex Meza. Yeah, I know like some of the like Phil Heath. You know, that's a guy, I think he's still around, right? I mean, I was, growing up with like Ronnie Coleman and stuff like that. Yeah, you got Lou Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those are the GOATs. Not as in tune with bodybuilding. I'm more into powerlifting. That's kind of the thing that I do. And even then, I'm still kind of not as in tune with the top lifters out there today. So here we go. Bottom of the 8th, Red Sox looking to make something happen before they get to the top of the 9th, where they could close out the Astros if they get a run here. Here's Alex Verdugo looking to get something started for the Red Sox. Graveman has been excellent for the Astros. Evaldi is warming up. That is interesting. That is interesting. There's a ground ball to short. Correa's got it on to first. Oh, we got another member. Ned Yarb has become a member. And Bear Island Comics is about to become a member as well. Oh my, we're getting all the members in here tonight. Bear Island, I'm just noticing that in your in the chat, that's going to pop up here on the screen. Wow. Man, oh man. Everyone, thank you for becoming members tonight. We're closing in on 35 members now. Damien, that's a great question. There is Bear Island Comics becoming the newest member of the channel. Thank you so much. Damien, a member for, I'll show you the perks really quick. For 99 cents a month, you get the badges and emojis that you see in the stream right now. In the comments, you get Q&A. You get Q&As for future live shows. You get access to a private Discord and a subreddit that I'm going to be making soon. So it's just a way for you to upgrade your experience here on the channel. So for just 99 cents, I put it as the lowest one. So I figured that way you could have the badges and the emojis in the chat, but then also throw in a few other perks as well. JD Martinez looking to make something happen here for the Red Sox. Also I'm trying to get JD Martinez to do something for me too. I got him on DraftKings tonight. He's in my lineup. I'm in 127th place. I need one of these guys to come through. Can we please come through? I've won $10 so far in this one, but I mean, hey, first place right now. They're winning. How much are they winning? They're tied for $300 apiece. I mean, come on. Let's get this going. JD Martinez, come on, my friend. Big swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss. Oh, we got another member. Gus Chiggins, the newest member. We're having a member party tonight. Don't forget the annual members convention. You know, I actually thought about that. You know, if we ever get to a point where the channel's really growing, you know, if we have like a ton of members, could we end up at some point in the future have like some I don't know, in person members get together, go to a game or something? That'd be pretty fun. Just rent out like an entire section. Just go talk some baseball in the stands. Just go watch a game. Jay Fresh has just subscribed. Hello, hello. Graveman, that fastball is quite good tonight, striking out JD Martinez. I don't know. I'm getting a little worried about these Red Sox, everyone. They're just getting shut down. The Astros pitching has really stepped it up tonight. But hey, a lot of people were thinking, including myself, this could easily be a back-and-forth series. But the Astros, they need to win this one tonight. Raptor Jesus, that is something I would love to do. I would love for this channel to be big enough to where, I can go travel, go to different ballparks, do like meetups with, subscribers or members or whatever, and just hang out and just watch a game. You know what I mean? I think that'd be really cool. I think John Boy and those guys, they do stuff like that. If we ever get enough members one day, I would love, if we ever got, up to the point, where we're in the hundreds for the members, if we get to, I don't know, 500 members a month or something like that, I would do a jersey giveaway every month. I would do something like that every month to where, yeah, absolutely. I would do something like that. Aussie Craig, if I'm ever in San Fran, or no, you're in Australia, right? I mean, if I'm ever in Australia, we gotta grab a beer. We gotta grab a beer. 2-2 game here, bottom of the 8th, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Oh, we got another member. Venicera has become a new member. Hello, welcome, welcome. We're having a member party tonight. How many members are we up to right now? Here's Hunter Renfroe, 2-2 count, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Hunter Renfroe has been quiet in this series, looking to make something happen. Everyone, we're up to 37 members. We are 3 members away from 40. I just said a second ago, I hope we can get to 40 members by the end of the week, but we could maybe get to 40 members by the end of the night. We're in striking distance. We got a full count here. There's a ball from Graveman. Hunter Renfroe, the one thing that he has done while the bat's been quiet, the eye has been sharp, and he's been able to get on base. He's drawn a few walks in this series. Can Renfroe just get on base? Bottom of the 8th, full count, 2 outs. Graven with the pitch. That's inside. Renfroe draws the walk. And the Red Sox got a base runner. You got to think, could they go with a pinch runner here? I don't know if it's worth it. 2 outs. Probably not. You probably want to keep Renfroe and his arm in the outfield. It's always something to think about. Maybe get a little more speed. But with 2 outs, I wouldn't do it. Here's Christian Vasquez, the hero of Game 3 against the Rays. Off of Luis Patino. Can Christian Vasquez come up big again for the Red Sox? Yanks and Brits, what is going on? Hello from England. I was born in England, my friend. Hello. Oh! No! Oh, sorry. Giraffe Neck Robbie just came out. I almost lost it. Here comes Nathan Eovaldi. Shades of Game 3, 2018 World Series. Nathan Eovaldi coming in. Chris Sampson, you're 10 seconds ahead. Wow. Raptor Jesus, there was definitely. I thought that might have been gone. He hit that one high. He just got under it. We got 237 people in the chat. Everyone, thank you for coming out tonight. Everyone, all the new members, thank you very much. I think we've gotten maybe 8 new members tonight. So, really appreciate that. All the new members, you'll find the link to the Discord on the community tab on my channel. So go find that. Go join the Discord. These guys have been talking baseball throughout the day. So definitely join in on that Discord. They're having a blasty blast over there. And then I'm going to be setting up the Reddit here this week, or the subreddit, so that'll be good. Jose Estrada, Red Sox are going to need a walk-off. But Nathan Eovaldi, hey, I kind of like this move. Eovaldi coming in here. So that's looking like you're going to go Sale in Game 5. So then Eovaldi, you know, would he, if it gets to Game 6, would you, I mean, you have the day off coming up, but Eovaldi now for another start, you could go Game 7 if it gets to that point. But Eovaldi right now, I think, is, I mean, honestly, I'm so happy to be seeing Nathan Eovaldi coming in over Ryan Brazier. I mean, I'd rather jump off a cliff if Ryan Brazier coming into this game. That guy scares the bejesus out of me. But we got Game 5 tomorrow, and then you got a day off on Thursday. So Eovaldi probably wouldn't get the start in 6. I guess he could, but he would be on 2 days rest. I mean, it also depends on how many pitches he throws tonight. But this has shades of the 2018 Red Sox Game 3 appearance. When he came in Game 3 of the World Series where it went 18 innings. He threw 7 innings in that game. I bet money that they're going to reference it when they go to him. Who wants to bet? $5. $5. They show a clip of Nathan Eovaldi in 2018 in that appearance against the Dodgers. Or they're going to at least reference it. Evaldi's going to be pumping fastballs. He's been good this postseason. He's only walked 2 guys this postseason over 3 starts. Chad Doomslayer's calling for a Bogarts walk-off. I will say, as a Red Sox fan, I'm happy to see Evaldi. It definitely makes me feel a little better. But it doesn't matter who is pitching. These Astros hitters are always dangerous. One second, everyone. Nathan Evaldi, we got a 1-1 count to Correa. Here's the pitch. Here Nathan Evaldi is grunting out there, throwing 100 miles an hour. Ryan Presley warming up for the Astros. 253 people in the chat. Thank you for coming out tonight. There's a fly ball to right. He's going back. That's over his head. That's off the wall. Renfro's got it. Correa is into second. Just said it a second ago. Doesn't matter who's pitching for the Red Sox. These Astros hitters are always dangerous. Here is Kyle Tucker. Carlos Correa is going to get himself a nice contract this offseason. Correa doing the watch thing. If Alcs Cora sees any other Red Sox players doing that back, he's going to get livid. Yeah, Raptor Jesus. He's just putting everything he's got into his pitches. A lot of effort in Evaldi's pitches. Lil's got skills. Their lineup is just so good, even though they annoy me. Their lineup is phenomenal. It's so deep. They just got hitters up and down. Here's Kyle Tucker. This guy, one of the most underrated players in all of Major League Baseball this year. What a season. 294 average, 30 home runs. This guy was batting in the bottom half of the Astros lineup this year, and he still put up great numbers. Kyle Tucker, he's going to be a great Astro for the next few years. And even years beyond that. But Kyle Tucker trying to come up big. They got a runner in scoring position, no outs, after the Carlos Correa double to right. Swing and a miss, Kyle Tucker. He runs to first, but Vasquez tosses it over to secure the strikeout. The ball was in the dirt, so he's got to throw it over to first. But Evaldi has 1 out. He threw him a splitter. They're going to intentionally walk Yuli Gurriel. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. The guy hit .319 this year. No, they're taking McCormick out. You're killing my DraftKings lineup. How are we doing on DraftKings? I'm in 167th place out of 713. That's not my lineup. Where's my lineup? Man. Well, oh man, we're not even winning $10 anymore. I had $10 earlier. Ah. Well, there goes that. There goes that. How are we doing in the other league? I'm winning nothing in that league. Well, we were winning around $20 at one point, and all that is gone. I hate everything. Lil's got skills. Thankful for this stream. I'm in Disney. Oh, you're at Disney. Are you at the Orlando Disney or are you at the California Disney? But the Astros got 2 on. They intentionally walked Yuli Gurriel. Makes a lot of sense. Guys had a good year at the plate, but the Red Sox also trying to get the double play. They got Diaz coming in to pinch hit. Not really too much this year, but this is the kind of guy who could surprisingly come through. Fenway Park on their feet. There's a slider from Nathan Eovaldi outside, ball 1. Yeah, Manuel Garcia. Yeah, Bart Kwan. A little outside there. Another slider, but he calls it for a strike. I don't know about that one. I mean, that's a good Christian Vasquez frame job right there. That definitely helped. Fastball inside 97, pours it in. A great pitch from Eovaldi. And he's got Diaz on the ropes, a 1-2 count. Eovaldi in a bit of a jam here. Carlos Correa on second. Oh, ball gets away. Oh, Correa thought about it. He thought about running to third, but he was not going to test Vasquez there. That could have been something he ran on right there. Tried throwing the splitter. That's a tough pitch to corral, especially when it's in the dirt. Top of the ninth, 2-2 count. Tie game here at the Fens. 1 out. Astros trying to make something happen. It's been a great game tonight. 326 people in the chat. Hello. There's a splitter and he got him. Strike 3 to Diaz, and the Red Sox have 2 outs. They are 1 out away from going to the bottom of the ninth. William Fulgham says, how stoked would it be at Fenway sitting on the monster for Game 2 of the World Series against the Braves? William is wanting that Red Sox-Braves World Series. Man, I don't even care where I would sit at Fenway Park. If I got to go to a World Series game, I'll sit in the bathroom. I'm fine with that. Of course, I would do that in a heartbeat. Nice curveball from Eovaldi right there. Drops in for strike 1. He's been very fastball, splitter, slider heavy so far. So to drop in a curveball was a different look. Jason Castro is up. Had a home run in game 1. 0-1 count. Eovaldi with the pitch. Big fastball, 98. Just a little high. Fenway Park has gone into a frenzy of boos. Eovaldi wanted that pitch. It was a little high. Vasquez, I think, was a little too obvious with the frame. A little too obvious with that frame. Umpire wasn't buying it. One count, 2 outs, top of the ninth, 2-2 score. Eovaldi, another high fastball. He swings through. It was a foul tip. But we got a 1-2 count. Fenway Park, they are on their feet. Astros 2. Red Sox 2. Astros with 2 runners on. Carlos Correa at second. Yuli Gurriel at first. A 1-2 count. Eovaldi coming in out of the bullpen. Here's the pitch. Curveball just outside. And we got a 2-2 count. A good eye from Jason Castro. Not letting the situation get to him. Keeping a good eye at the plate. It looked like it went across the plate, but it looked a little high. Eovaldi not phased. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Fouls it back. 98. What do you do here? Top of the ninth. A 2-2 count. You've already shown him some fastballs. You've shown him a couple of curveballs. Do you go slider? Do you go splitter? He's been throwing a couple of high ones. I say go low in the zone. How about a splitter? Try and get a ground ball. That was on the outside. Oh, that's a base hit. That's in. Correa, he comes around, and the Astros have taken the lead. What a big-time moment for Jason Castro. And Nathan Eovaldi is ticked. The Astros all game have battled, and they finally come through here. Nathan Eovaldi really wanted that. It looked like a curveball on the outside part of the plate. I think it was a little too high. It didn't look great. And Jason Castro, he's had himself a couple of big hits here in this series now. And the Astros have been resilient tonight. And they are now in position to win this game. And they're still not out of this inning yet. They could still add on here. Oh, everyone, my phone died. What do you know? So that's a lesson learned. I got to charge my things. Jose Altuve up. Had the home run in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 4 on the night. One swing could make this a 6-2 game. But the Astros, they're in a good position now, trailing all game. And they finally come through here at the end. A lot of zeros on the board for the Astros tonight, but they scored in the 8th. They just scored now on the Jason Castro base hit. This Astros lineup, they are good, and they are tough to beat. I like the Nathan Eovaldi move, bringing him in, bringing him in. He's one of your better arms. At this point in the postseason, you got to go with your best arms. In a tight game like this, I would go Nathan Eovaldi over Ryan Brazier any day. The question is, are we going to have a lot of these baseball writers come out tomorrow and say, what were the Red Sox thinking bringing in Nathan Eovaldi? Big slider there. Jose Altuve swings through it. He got a 2-1 count. But I guarantee you're going to see a lot of Red Sox writers tomorrow saying, the Red Sox may have made the mistake of the series, bringing in Nathan Eovaldi at the end of the game. I think we can all agree that Nathan Eovaldi coming into this game, I like the move. Did it work out? No, moves don't work out all the time. But I would go with Nathan Eovaldi over Ryan Brazier any day of the week. Absolutely. I would go with him over a Matt Barnes. Here's where I think. I think you could have tried to squeeze another inning out of Pivetta. I think that is where I have a bit of a gripe. I think maybe you went a little too analytical in that moment. The Astros, they were starting to get to Pivetta just a little bit. There's a strike on the outside corner. Strike 2. Full count. But yeah, I could argue that Pivetta maybe should have come back out for one more inning. And then you could have had Josh Taylor for the 7th. Or you could have had just Ottavino for the 7th, whatever. And then you could have had Whitlock for the 8th and the 9th. That's where I'm not. That's the gripe that I'm having. I think that was a mistake. I would have had Pivetta come out for the 6. He was only at 65 pitches. I wouldn't have taken Pivetta out. Because you're in a situation now where you're bringing in Evaldi in the 9th inning. And again, I like them bringing in Evaldi, but I think the bad move, personally, taking Pivetta out after 5. I would not have done that. I would have left him in for 6. He only gave up 2 hits at that point. He was at 65 pitches. Sure, Pivetta has not fared well when he gets into the 76 through 100 pitch range. The stats obviously don't look very good. And, the Astros, they had seen him quite a bit tonight. I would have tried to squeeze another inning out of Pivetta. That's what I would have done. But what do I know? I have a potato for a brain. We're at 354 people in the chat. My phone is now back on so I can see what you guys are saying. But I hate that the charger I have, I can't just stand it up. So I gotta lay it down sideways. But Martin Perez is coming into the game. Lefty-lefty matchup. They do not trust the Evaldi-Brantley matchup. Brantley scares the bejesus out of me. The guy gets on base. Base is loaded. Michael Brantley, let's take a look at his stats in his career with the bases loaded. Funny to think we're seeing Brantley in this situation right now. Remember last offseason when Michael Brantley was a Blue Jay? Remember when that was being reported? Alrighty, so Michael Brantley with the bases loaded. So 3 men on. In his career, Michael Brantley, with the bases loaded, is batting .291 with a .361 on base. He's got 3 grand slams in his career. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's a runner on third. Okay, now here we go. Okay, this is even worse. Oh, my goodness. He is so good with the bases loaded. With the bases loaded. Hold on a second. Let's see. Do they got 2 outs, bases loaded? Let's look at the bases loaded first. So, with runners on all the bases, he's hitting .384 with a .411 on base. He has 2 grand slams. With runners in score, with the bases loaded and 2 outs, he's hitting .300 with a .397 on base. Both of his grand slams have come with 2 outs. And once again, Brantley comes through with the bases loaded. He's always been good with the bases loaded. He rips it into the gap. He bobbles it. And the Astros clear the... Did they clear the bases? No. Oh, no, they did clear the bases. 6-2 Astros. And Fenway Park has gone silent. Michael Brantley has put a hush to the crowd. Yeah, personally, I rave about Alcs Cora. I rave about the managing. I don't think Alcs Cora did. I think he didn't make a couple of good moves tonight. I didn't like Pivetta coming out. I don't know. It's more, I guess it's in hindsight at this point, but I didn't like it when he pulled him out. Here, I don't know. I would have maybe left Evaldi there, try to get out of that jam. I mean, come on. Martin Perez? Why is Martin Perez coming into this game? I don't care if it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Go with your guy. You just brought in Nathan Evaldi out of the bullpen. You might as well ride him. See if he can get out of it. You brought him in because he's your best arm. So why not give him the chance to get out of it? He hits it the opposite way. Yordan Alvarez drops in. Here he comes. And the Astros score. It is now 7-2. And the Astros have come alive here late in the game, just like the Dodgers did against the Braves. I'll be honest, everyone. I think Alex Cora really goofed in this game a little bit. Sure, maybe the numbers look at Pivetta not doing very well, after he gets to around 75 pitches. Sure, he had gone through the Astros lineup a couple of times, but I don't know. To me, if you're a guy that's only given up 2 hits, it's like, stop looking so much at the analytics. I think Pivetta should have stayed in. I would have stayed with Eovaldi here. I know it's a lefty-lefty matchup, but Martin Perez is not good. I'm so sick of Martin Perez. He's not good. He had a couple of good starts in the first half, but it's we're looking right now at a game 5 that is going to be huge. A huge game 5. Yeah, Emmanuel Garcia, definitely a Blake Snell kind of a moment. Big swing and a miss. We're back up to Correa in this inning. He got this inning started. He had the leadoff double. Well, since we're kind of doom and gloom right now as a Red Sox fan over here, let's check on my DraftKings team. Are we doing any better? Nope, we're still losing over here, so my night is terrible. But good thing all of you guys have come out tonight. Cash Yap, I have no idea. I think in the end, the Astros, they kept the pressure on. They kept the pressure on. I think Cora, he made a couple of moves that I think backfired a little bit. The Pivetta move didn't hurt right away, but I think in the end, logistically, it didn't help the Red Sox. Yeah, I agree. Aussie Craig, Eovaldi, he was definitely overthrowing a little bit. He grunts usually when he throws anyway, but I don't know. I think bringing in Eovaldi, you wouldn't have had to bring in Eovaldi, I think, if you had just gotten one more out of Pivetta. But give a lot of credit to the Astros. Give all the credit to the Astros. Look at that guy in his hat. That guy's the happiest person on the planet right now. But I will say, as a guy that, watches baseball here, it's nice to see the Astros come alive. That offense is good. The way they've been for the last couple of games, it's been very lackluster. So this is the Astros team that we all know. They're tough to beat. But are they done? They need one more strike here. Martin Perez comes set. Here's the pitch. 2 outs. Carlos Correa, soft grounder to the left side. Martin Perez throws to first, and it gets away. And a run's going to score. And the Red Sox are melting down here in the top of the 9th. And this game is all but over. It's been all but over, but yeah, I didn't like taking Eovaldi out. You might as well you should have just stuck with him. Bringing in Martin Perez here? Why? Why is Martin Perez even on this roster? I'm not I don't get he's a lefty, but he doesn't do anything. Even against lefties, Martin Perez is just whatever. Should have just stuck with Evaldi. It would have been out of this by now. There's a base hit to the right side. That's off him. He throws. And that's not in time, and another run has scored. Sorry, I said it was a base hit. It was more of an error. Or it looked like an error. It went off of him. Or bounced off of him. Bobbled it. Tried throwing it to first. Wasn't in time. This Red Sox team is just melting down here. One second, everyone. Alrighty. Gurriel fly ball. And 8 runs later, we are going to the bottom of the 9th. The Astros have exploded for 7 here in the 9th. But it's looking like we're going to a Game 5 all tied up. Well, while we're kind of transitioning here to what looks like to be the end of the game, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the Astros, the Dodgers and the Braves tomorrow. So I think personally, the Braves, I think they're going to be fine. Sure, a tough loss today, but you still have a 2-1 series lead. I think the Braves needed to keep their foot on the pedal. They played a good game today, and they shouldn't get down on themselves. They played a good game. Come in tomorrow, have a good head on your shoulders, feel good, and go win a game. You had this game won. So I think the Braves, I still think they're in very good shape. But again, it's a very good Dodgers team. They're going to have to obviously play their best tomorrow. So again, it was just a good game from the Braves. Just the bullpen couldn't come through for him in the end. Luke Jackson had a terrible outing. And so you wonder how much more are they going to go to a Luke Jackson. He has not fared very well in this series so far. But for tomorrow, for Game 4 at 8:08 Eastern Time, Julio Urias is getting the start for the Dodgers. So who do the Braves go with? Well, if we go take a look. Let's take a look at the Braves rotation. So you're not going to go with it. You could maybe go with a Max Fried. Could you go with a Huascar Noah? Maybe. Probably not going to go Fried, I would imagine. You had him go in Game 1. So he looked great in that game. That was on Sunday? Or no, was that Sunday night? Yeah, that was Sunday night, right? Or is that Saturday? That was the 16th. That was Saturday. So Fried, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, you could go Fried tomorrow. You could go Fried for a Game 4. So I don't know. That's what I would do. I would go Fried for Game 4. So, again, he pitched Game 1 on the 16th. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll be on 5 days rest. Oh, wait, no. Oh, because never mind. He'll be on He'll be on 3 days rest. It just turned midnight, so I'm thinking it's tomorrow's the 21st. So no, well, Max Fried, so maybe actually you got to save him for a game 5. So I could actually see a Huascar Noah tomorrow, maybe getting that start. You could go Drew Smiley and Huascar Noah. So I could see something like that. Braves fans in the chat, tell me what you think down below. That's kind of the direction that I think they'll go. So Urias, I think Urias, didn't he get the... No, Knievel started game 1. I don't think Urias, he hasn't started a game here, has he? He just came out of the bullpen. No, he started game 5 against the Giants. So, no, Urias came in for game 2. So, yeah. But that's what I'm thinking for the Braves. But I think the Braves, they got to come out swinging. I mean, they looked good against Urias when he came out of the bullpen. So the Braves, they got to keep the pressure on. They can't let today's game get to them. Does that Jimmy 132? It says 4 p.m. That says 8:08 Eastern time. So that'll be on tomorrow night. And then the Red Sox Astros tomorrow is on at 5 o'clock. So the Dodgers Braves, they were in the 5 o'clock slot tonight. So it's going to flip-flop for tomorrow. Oh, Jimmy, yeah, you're talking about the Astros Red Sox. Yeah, so that's at 5 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern time. Yeah, I think the Braves, I'm going to pick the Braves for game 4 tomorrow. I think they get a 3-1 series lead. But they're my predictions, and you guys know with my predictions, they don't come right very often. I'm not a fortune teller kind of a guy. What can I say? Yeah, this Red Sox Astros series, I'm not surprised to see it go this way. I was kind of feeling maybe the Astros, they would have a little something tonight. I was also a little worried for them because of Zach Greinke. You know, just he's never had a good time at Fenway Park, and he hasn't really pitched. So, but the bullpen just looked phenomenal for the Astros tonight. Big time performance. Big time performance. You held these Red Sox hitters who have just been exploding. You held them at bay, and that's a great night. But for tomorrow, I would imagine you're going to see Chris Sale get the start. That seems to make sense for me. So for the Astros, who do you go with? I guess you go Framber Valdez. So for the Astros now, they have a really good shot. They have a really good shot here because they are thin on starting pitching. But tomorrow you can go Framber Valdez. How has Framber done at Fenway Park this year? So against the Red Sox this year, he was good. He didn't have a great start in game 1, but at Fenway, he had a great start at Fenway earlier this year. He went 7 1/3. He gave up 5 hits and earned runs, so he's had success at Fenway. You could very well see Framber Valdez come out and pitch a beauty. You never know what's going to happen with Chris Sale. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Astros take a 3-2 lead tomorrow. The question is, will the Red Sox be able to get back on track? You had a great opportunity to go up 3-1. And there's a big slider. Kyle Schwarber strikes out Ryan Presley. His stuff is looking good. He's already gotten 2 strikeouts. 1 to Shaw, 1 to Schwarber. Edward says, I believe whoever wins tomorrow will win the series. Astros pitching has to be taxed to win 2 games, even in Houston. And I don't think Boston can take 2 in Houston. It's going to be tough. I think tomorrow's the series. Whoever wins tomorrow, like you said, I think is going to win the series. It's just such a back and forth series. especially in Houston. If the Astros win tomorrow, they're winning. But then again, you can never count the Red Sox out. They just seem to surprise you. Even if they lose tomorrow, I mean, you can never count the Sox out. Yeet Yeet says the Astros build up motivation and unleash it all in one bulk. Yeah, they were focused tonight. The bats took a while to come alive, but really came through. The Red Sox offense tonight was just stagnant. What do they do tomorrow? Do they go with a bit of a lineup change? Do they stick with the same thing? Have to wait and see. 2-0 count here, Kike Hernandez. You know, hey, Kike Hernandez, he's been quiet. He's been quiet tonight. Schwarber, hey, as much as I like Schwarber getting some walks, he has not really gotten it done out of the leadoff spot. Sure, he had the grand slam, but not consistent out of that leadoff spot. Do they go with a different approach tomorrow? I feel like maybe they end up staying with the same thing. You know, they just come in with a better approach tomorrow. I can see the Red Sox coming out aggressive against Framber Valdez. But also, you have to remember, Framber Valdez, he's a ground ball pitcher. Do you want to be super aggressive against that guy? Because that's kind of what he wants you to do. He wants you to swing. Kike sends it to center. That's going to drop. That's a base hit. And the Astros aren't out of it yet. Roger Dodger says, Houston, we have a problem. Here's Rafael Devers. I'm pretty much all but done in DraftKings tonight, but could Rafi Devers maybe give me a home run? Give me a few more points. Maybe help me win $10. XC says, crazy how Jock and Kike still found a way to make the playoffs. Hey, these guys just love to play postseason ball. Ryan Presley, 95, up and away, ball one. But like I said, for tomorrow, you're probably going to see Chris Sale, Framber Valdez. Unless Cora maybe pulls something out of the hat. Could you maybe start Tanner Houck? Something like that. Probably not. I would imagine Chris Sale. But you're probably going to see Chris Sale, Tanner Houck get the bulk of the innings tomorrow. But what way do you go? We'll have to wait and see. Yeet, yeet. People were acting like the Red Sox had this in the bag. It's just 2-1. Yeah, I agree. I've been saying they look good, but this Astros, I've been saying this from the get-go, this Astros team, they're way too dangerous to count them out. Sure, the Red Sox are pounding on the runs the last couple of games, but Rafael Devers, that gets through. That's a base hit, and the Red Sox got 2 runners on here in the bottom of the 9th. But unfortunately, they gave up 7 runs in the 9th inning. Maybe if you didn't bring in Martin Perez, this could actually be exciting. But no, you had to bring in Martin Perez instead of just leaving Nathan Eovaldi out there to just try and get the last out. Sheridan Drew has just subscribed. Alex Cora, why did you bring in Martin Perez? Don't give me the lefty-lefty matchup thing. I mean, get out of here. Nathan Eovaldi, leave the guy in. You brought him in. Leave him in. This could actually be this could be something right now. This could still be a 3-2 game. And you could have 2 on here. Bring in Martin Perez in the 9th, in the top of the 9th, in a 1-run game. What are you doing? What a horrible move that was. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I see why he came in. It was a lefty-lefty matchup. I don't care. I'm sticking with Eovaldi. I'm sticking with the guy that's throwing 100. I don't care if it's righty-lefty. You stick with Eovaldi. That's why you brought him in. Yeah. Yeah, Kira says, reminds me of the cash blunder last year with Snell. I mean, to me, I've mentioned this a few times. I think that for tonight, I think pulling Pivetta after 5 was the move similar to Snell last year. I don't know why Pivetta came out of the game. He looked great. 5 innings, 2 hits. Sure, maybe the numbers say he's not very good if he comes back out for the 6th inning. But this is the spot where you don't look at the numbers so much. Why? Like, look at the numbers, of course, but not now when the guy is pitching his butt off and he has 65 pitches. He was looking fine. I don't know. What do I know? Cash Yap, in the long run, maybe bringing in Perez made sense. We should be guarding Evaldi's pitch count. I can agree on that one. We want him pitching either in game 6 or 7. We would want to save Houck for tomorrow. I agree with you on the pitch count thing. I can understand that. But I would think, if you got 2 outs, try and get Evaldi to get 1 more out, But I can agree. You don't want to let his pitch count get up there because you want to have him for, game 6. It will go game 6. So you'll have Evaldi for then. Should they have just brought in Ryan Brazier? Should they have just done that? That would have given me a heart attack, but maybe Brazier would have gotten through it. Yeah, Kira, I think analytics, they really just, don't get me wrong, I love the numbers, but I think there comes a time where you need to just let the feel for the game come into play. Red Sox got runners on, 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs, 1-2 count. Ryan Presley looking to close the game. And there's a strike 3. Bogart swings and misses at the curveball, and the Astros explode in the 9th for 7. And they win a huge must-win game 4. The American League Championship Series is tied 2 games apiece. Game 5 tomorrow at Fenway Park, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. A big win for the Astros tonight. A big win for the Dodgers today. We got both games on tomorrow. It's going to be a fun one tomorrow, everyone. We have 300 people in the chat. 300 people in the chat. I just want to say I appreciate all of you coming out tonight. This has been our best stream so far this week. So thank you. Everyone, before I get out of here, if anyone is new, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers here. Hit that like button. Hit the bell button so you get notified of all my live streams coming up. Share the streams if you can. Also, one more time, we're almost at 40 members. If you see the join button, you'll be able to go take a look at the memberships and possibly sign up for one for just 99 cents a month. You get badges and emojis, Q&As for live shows, access to a private Discord, and access to a subreddit. But everyone, that is all I have for tonight. I want to say thank you again for coming out tonight. Have a good day tomorrow. I will be live at some point tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get on here live in time for the Red Sox Astros. At the very least, I'll be able to make it on maybe for towards the end of the game. I got a busy day tomorrow, so I'll definitely be here at some point, though. So definitely be on the lookout tomorrow. But everyone, that is all I have for tonight. Have yourself a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. Thank you again for coming out tonight, and I'll talk to you next time.